And we are live. What's good, gamers? It is Fiesta time. VearyyPubg. It's been a while since we had a mining Fiesta, it feels like. I don't know how long, but it feels like a while. Yo, what's good, Raw? How you doing today, bro? So there are a few things we have to do before this Fiesta, though. I believe my Heart of the Mountain tree is already set up for how I need it. Got all the gemstone fortune and mining spread and all that jazz. I don't really need vanguards. I don't need an extra frozen corpse or anything like that. I mean, the extra frozen corpse wouldn't be terrible, honestly, but I'd have to give up like increased chance of finding crystal mine shafts, and I think that's generally gonna make us more money, so we're gonna stick with that for now. But yo, what's good, Zifalot? Fiesta starts in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. What's good, Till? What's up, Jeremy? Explosives, Corona, Optic. We got 15 minutes, boys. It starts very soon. But first, I guess I'm gonna change. I don't know. I can stay with my magical power right now because I need to be doing damage to the mobs. But in order for us to have a Hypermaxed Divan drill, there are a few things that I need to do. So we're gonna do those things real quick. And hold up. It's not plugged in. Wait a minute. I only have so many like USB slots on my PC, and like the adapter that I have that like adds more is very annoying and doesn't work half the time. So I have to unplug my controller after I stop playing like Monster Hunter and games like that to plug in my extra storage. But we are going to go ahead and hypermax this Divan's drill. So there's a couple things that I need for it. The first thing is to get these extra slots. So this Jade Gemstone slot, it's not going to cost us too much. We do have 644 million coins right now, so we'll see what we're at after this. 16 mil for the perfect Jade, 15 mil for the perfect Amber. And then all we have to do, and technically it really is pretty maxed for mining already, but to stop all the people crying in the comments, I'm going to pay a ridiculous amount of coins for Experience 5. There it is. Hypermaxed Divan's drill. Powder coating, full perfects, everything. All the perfect fuel tank, the best amber polished drill engine, blue cheese omelet, lustrous reforge, and every maxed enchant that you can get other than Silk Touch, because Smelting Touch is better. But that is a very nice Divan's drill, and that did cost me 70 million coins to do those last couple upgrades, but worth it. Now we have a mining Fiesta coming up, so let's see how much money we make. Hopefully it's a good amount of coinage. Yo, what's good, Mars? What's up, Sean? McSpicy, how we doing? Kind of 3-player mines lobby? Dang, bro, let him cook. But yeah. Missing 2 fuel, not max. That's wild, bro. That's wild. It was, and then I accidentally mined a piece of stone. I like barely tapped left click, and it just mined it all. It's like, bang. I can't mine anything in here, but there it is. Yeah, see? Boom. Fuel gone. Probably gonna make more than me. We shall see. Hopefully we get good RNG with all of the gems and things. But, I mean, again, the only thing that I'm keeping is citrine. Everything else goes. Everything else gets sold, so we'll just have to see how much we make. I'm curious. I'm guessing umber and tungsten is probably still more money per hour, but I want to do glossies just because that's more fun, pretty much. It's a bit more fun to do. And we may do umber and tungsten at some point, but they said tunnel's better than magma fields in Fiesta. Generally, yes. Especially if you can get lucky with Jasper mine shafts and things like that. But yeah, we're gonna solo today, per usual. Yo, what's good, Not Worth? How you doing today? Doing mine shafts is best for glossies. Yep, it goes crazy. But yeah, if we get a Vanguard, then I'll open the stream, or stream open the party, I guess. So whoever joins first will get warped in. But hopefully we get no Vanguards. That did happen like last Fiesta. I think I got like 3 Vanguards, which was really annoying because Jasper would have been way better. But Fiesta starts in 10 minutes, so we have a little bit of time to kill. I believe I've got everything. We've got our Divan set up. Again, I could go for higher ice cold levels, and I may do that at some point. Because right now my cold resistance is only 63. But, you know, if I were to be using my Glaciite Golem, which is right here, then that would be a bit more cold resistance. It's only 10, but in Mineshafts we'll use that. But as far as when spawning goes, Skatha is going to be the better deal because we get extra gemstone fortune and a lot of just regular mining fortune and mining speed and all that jazz. But yeah, our mining stats at the moment, I don't know why they have like fishing stats and then gathering stats. I feel like they should have just stats for each individual thing. I'm curious for like if you somehow manage to get 10,000 mining spread, I feel like that would break the server because 300 already feels crazy. But we got pretty decent everything, I'd say. Pretty solid. Almost 2k mining fortune. But yeah, Fiesta starts in 10 minutes. A lot of people want Vangs in Fiesta. Nobody wants to spawn a Vang, but you know, some people just want to spend their keys. So if somebody spawns one, they just want to join. Should I focus on Better Drill or Divan's armor? I have a full Sara in 455. Get Divan's armor. That would be better. One less Fiesta for me. The Fiesta times I think are pretty decent. There's another one in 10 hours, which is going to be like 9:30 for me. So we'll be streaming that one later. And then another one in like 21 hours. So that'll be like 8 a.m., which is less nice. And then another one that'll be tomorrow at like 6 p.m. So I'll be missing martial arts classes for that. Feels bad, man. And then another one 7 hours before right now. That's gonna be at 3 a.m. Yeah, I might miss that one. Which are pristine, it's like 14.5 right now, or 14.8. Ta-da. People just open Vang during Fiesta more because a lot of them do mineshafts. Yeah. But yeah, that one's gonna be kind of annoying, I think. Make sure to eat chilled potato, gives plus 0.1 pristine. I don't even know if chilled potato is worth it, to be honest, but I guess we can. Let me grab this. Let's see. Where is Bryn Mawr? I don't think. Must be bugged. Looks fine for me. Keck W. Alright. Well, there we go. But yeah, Fiesta starts in 8 minutes. I have to go to work at 12:45, but Fiesta ends at 12:35 my time, plus 400 magic fine. Goes crazy. What about the fortune fish? Yeah, the fillet of fish. I can do that too. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not really gonna worry about it too much. Oh, that's the wrong person. I called the wrong person. Do. Bum 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 bum. Yay. Only 20 mining fortune. It's really not worth, but we'll eat it. I'm not gonna buy more for later. Does anomalous desire work with glossy? I don't think so, because that's only for like spawning in things. Show me your heart of the mountain tree. Ta-da! Number 1, page 1, and then page 2. That is what I have right now. I don't know if I'm mentally ready to fight others who creep my route in the corner of Crystal Hollows. Yeah, this is why I like to do it in Mineshafts, because it's less griefable. But yeah, this is the setup that I'm running. So it's pretty decent, I would say. We got quite a lot of stuff. Let's see. Just use Picoblos to break more gems, which means more glossy. Yeah, that's what I run. Doing Kruger right now. Pray for me to drop God Roll in like 200 dry. Good luck, bro. I've done so many, and I never dropped a God Roll on a good piece. Like, I dropped a God Roll necklace, which nobody's gonna buy, because Lava Shell better. That was pretty painful. Yo, what's good, Fred? It's going pretty good. How's your day been so far? How goes it? We do have a little ways to go. 5 minutes till it starts. I have all these unclaimed event rewards. I guess I can claim the bits. I don't even know when I got all this stuff, to be honest. Carnival tickets. When did I get carnival tickets? Who even knows, man? Who even knows? I have so many, like, why are walnuts not on Bazaar? I have too many of those for them not to be on Bazaar. You know what I'm saying? When did I get all these as well? Randomly got this. Ay. Good vertex. Doing good, glad to hear it. Is the Scather or Bow better for Crystal Hollows? Depends on where you're at. I mean, if you're in minefields, or what is it? The bottom area, magma fields, not minefields. Magma fields, then Bow's better, but everywhere else, Scatha. Dropped like 10 god rolls. Dang, bro is cooking. Bro is cooking. Yo, what's good, Pablo? How's it going, bro? But yeah, we got 5 minutes. I guess I should go ahead and claim this. We need some tungsten. I don't really want to mine before the Fiesta though, so we can see exactly how much I make during it. You know what I'm saying? Last patch notes, the admin had buffed Maniac Miner by 100% with ult-wise. Bro, what? Oh yeah, I did see, like, they removed some of my Skywalk XP. I think I lost like 20 levels, or not levels, 20 XP. Because I guess, apparently, what was it? One of the Diamond Essence Shop perks was buffed to give like way more XP than it should have. Good for Glaciite mines too. So what I do for my pet rules is whenever I am mining in the Dwarven mines, it equips my Scatha. And whenever I'm mining in a mine shaft, it equips my Glaciite Golem. Because Glaciite Golem, it gives 10 cold resistance, which is nice. But it gives a bunch of pristine in mine shafts if you open corpses. And when you're spawning mine shafts in the Glaciite tunnels, Scatha gives a lot of fortune, so that helps a lot with just making money while you're trying to spawn. Also, whenever I throw a fishing hook, it'll equip my Bow Pet, because the Bow Pet perk is actually really nice. It reduces your pickaxe ability cooldowns by 10%. So if you throw out your fishing rod right before you use your pickaxe ability cooldown, then you'll save a couple seconds in between each cooldown and be able to do that more often. So it's pretty nice for that. You show me when mining fiestas are on the calendar. The first one starts in 3 minutes, and then you got all of these ones. But it's always available in game to check out. Yo, Kane, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Now Ult Miner actually works with it, and the buff from it only works when you still have mana for it. What in tarnation? I mean, Ult Wise actually works with it? Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, if I'm cooked, yeah, I'm probably missing this one. Because this one's going to be at like 3 a.m. for me. Or 4 a.m. I don't really want to do that. So I might miss that one. But all the other ones will be hitting. So just waiting for this to start now. Yeah, it's going to be 4 a.m. That's like, ugh. I'd rather not do that, personally. I'd just rather not get up at 4 a.m. So we may just not do that. Because that's going to be... Let's see, it's Wednesday. That'll be Friday morning. Mess up my whole sleep schedule. Like, all these other ones don't really mess up my sleep schedule. Like, this one I have to get up kind of early for. Or no, this one I have to get up kind of early for. Because that's going to be at, like, 7 a.m. or something. So. Or 8 a.m. So it'll be a little bit, but... Diamond mining for Iron Man makes like 4 to 7 mil more now. Nice. Okay, so that's probably a bit better than Hess farming now for Iron Man, which I think it was comparable, but now it's probably way better. All right, have a good one, Kinku. Have a good one, bro. Would you say Kismets are needed for dungeons? Because I'm low-key broke right now. My cookie's out a bit, so I don't know if I should keep just dumping money on Kismets or keep running F7 without them. I'd say it's definitely worth for F7 and M7, but every other floor is kind of meh. So you shouldn't do it on other floors, but F7, M7, it's definitely worth. Fiesta time is so bad for EU. It's kind of W for me for the most part. Again, there's that one at the one at 4 a.m., but other than that, they're pretty solid. M4 is also worth kismeting. I've heard mixed reviews. Like, sometimes it's worth, like during Paul it's worth, but I don't know out of Paul. Because it just depends on the prices, I guess. Yo, what's good? That is a very long name. We're gonna go with Christo. What's good, Christo? How you doing, bro? All right, we got 30 seconds. let's go ahead and get set up. I'm gonna go over to this spot here. Never mind, someone's already here. All right, well, maybe I'll go over to the other spot that has pristine, or not pristine, Peridot. Ta-da. All right, here we go. Good luck, gamers. Nikki's good too. Okay, that works. Yo's good, Droopy. How goes it? How goes it? Bang. All right, let's see if we can just spawn a mineshaft right off the rip. That would come in clutch. But yeah, we got 2 hours and 20 minutes of mineshafts today. I might do some fishing afterwards. We'll see. I might just wait on the fishing till after Fiestas are over and we just focus on Fiestas for the time being. But whatever we end up doing, we're just going to chill for a bit. And I got to figure out, I don't have a video coming out tonight. I didn't make a short yesterday either. I was slacking. But oh, snap, that was fast. Okay, please be good. Please be good. What do we got? Ruby. Okay, Ruby's solid. I can live with Ruby. Ruby is valid. Yo, let's go, Sean. Ignoring the mining Fiesta, I see. That is fair. That is kind of fair. Boom, boom. But, yeah, I like to stream the mining Fiestas. I mean, you know, I make pretty solid money doing most things at this point, but Fiestas are just a good time, you know? Which, again, I'm going to have the problem of having way too much hardstone after all this. That's definitely going to happen. Did I miss Fiesta already? It literally just started 1 minute ago, so you haven't missed all of it yet, at least. Got plenty of time left. Try and get all this. I need like a timer on my screen to tell me when my cooldown's up. Would be goated. Oh, I've thrown. It's fine. Schmack. But yeah. So we'll see exactly how much we end up making today. Would be kind of nice to get some good numbers with this drill, because this drill was a little pricey. Y'all don't know, I spent like 1.6 billion upgrading this drill to Divan's drill a couple weeks ago. And so this is our first time actually using it. But hopefully it's worth it. It's definitely not worth it, but over time it might end up being worth it. Who knows? Yo, what's good, Reem? How you doing today, bro? Doot. Boom, boom. Can you show your Divan's drill once? You can go back to the start of the stream and check it out there if you want to. Because, like, right at the start of the stream, I was upgrading it and doing all that jazz. But it is literally hypermaxed. It's got everything. It's got all perfects. It's got all the best drill parts. It's got lustrous, recoms, all the maxed enchants. It is cooking. Absolutely cooking. Doot. Powder coating, all that jazz. So really the only things I need for my whole setup to be maxed at this point, I should have gotten these lapis corpses earlier, but it is what it is. Excuse me, fellas. But the only thing I need for my whole setup to be maxed is powder coatings on my armor. I've already got a powder coating on my pendant and my drill. I just don't have any on the actual armor set yet, so need to do that. But once we got that, we'll be chilling. I'm not planning on making powder coatings unless they drop below 100 mil during this cull. If they don't drop below 100 mil, then I'm just going to sell all my glossies. Is the plan. But we'll see what they're at after this Fiesta, and maybe we'll save our glossies next Fiesta. But we'll be selling everything this Fiesta just to see exactly how much money we make. Usually make 50 mil per hour. I've been hitting like 70. It used to be like over 100 when glossies first came out, but I think 70 is more what I've been doing recently. I'm good. You doing good, man? Doing good. Thanks for asking. Doot. Boom, boom. Can you show your tree for Fiesta? You can do exclamation Sky Crypt and check out my Heart of the Mountain tree on Sky Crypt if you want to. That'll link my profile in the chat if you do that. Boom, boom. But I have a clip but I think it's an outdated tree because I've been using a different tree since that clip. Good to see you still streaming, man. Thank you, VJ. Appreciate you, bro. God bless, man. But yeah, we've been grinding. We've been grinding. I'm trying to do a bit more content this month because last month was kind of off. I was sick for ages, man. It was so annoying, but feeling good now. Got updates coming out and all that stuff too, so we got motivation. Feels good, man. Let's see if I can keep doing this. I'm gonna try that. That works. Yo, what's good, Bloozle? What do you do to compete in the mining fiesta? I mean, all you gotta do is mine, pretty much. For me specifically, I grind mine shafts. So I try to spawn mine shafts by myself and keep the mine shaft to myself, so I don't like invite anybody. So I get the whole mine shaft, all the loot, just for me. It's pretty nice, especially if you get a Jasper mine shaft, then you make bank. We got a ruby right now, which is pretty decent. But I mean, honestly, I could run Spirit Mask, chat. I could do Spirit Mask strats. Is that the strat? I don't know if I want to stay in here. I guess I could. Spirit Mask strat could come in clutch. So powder mining would work. I mean, you don't really make money doing powder mining. It's like, it just doubles your money from whatever you normally do. So you should do whatever you normally do for money, generally. It just doubles your drops, basically. So I get double drops from mining gemstones. And gemstones already makes pretty decent money, so make a lot more money that way. Let's see, do this. Cook these guys. Carry on. You got a Divan's drill to get a max drill setup. I need pendant, then I'm maxed out. Let's go. Yeah, for full hypermax setup, I need to get a couple ice cold levels on my armor. I'm at ice cold 3 right now, and I need a bit of powder coatings because I don't have any on my armor set yet. Sledge mine, yeah. I mean, it doesn't drop your double your drops from chests, so that would be nice, but it doesn't do that. Unfortunately, just straight up regular drops. So you'll make double the money from hardstone if you go for silexes or that type of thing. But coal routes, yeah, coal routes. That's a good strat. I hear that makes bank. Boom, boom. Which is kind of crazy. I guess everybody's buying Inferno minions and fuel for their Inferno minions now, though, so it kind of makes sense, I suppose. But yeah, I'll check glossies after each mine shaft. Don't worry, we'll be checking up on them. But I mean, it is a pretty solid mine shaft that we got right here, because Ruby makes bank, dude. Break it so fast, get so many drops. It was crazy. Boom. Very nice. Will you be using skeleton keys? I've already done my Vanguard grinds. I don't really care to open more. Like, I dropped pendant, or locket, I guess. I dropped locket in 37, I think it was. Something like that. And I, like, barely made money. I made, like, 200 mil out of 300, or out of 37 Vanguards. Total profit was, like, 200 mil. So I don't really care to invest into that anymore, because I barely profited last time, and I don't really do mining at this point, so it would really be a very long-term investment for me. For IGN, do exclamation IGN in the chat and it'll pop up. How much your mining setup and how long will it take to get enough powder? So my powder, I mean, I have 20 mil of each powder, so that took a while. But my mining setup costs, like, let's see, my drill's got to be worth at least 2 billion. At least, probably more like 2.5. My armor set is probably a $500 million. So that's like 3 bill total. And then the pendant is another like 1.5 bill. So 4.5 bill for that. Plus the pets, which all combined would be probably another billion. Because Skaith is pretty pricey, isn't it? How much is legendary Skaith now? At least 4.5 bills, something like that for all of that. Did I calculate the pendant in there yet? I think I did. Maybe I didn't. It might be up to like 6-7 billion. It's a lot of money. My setup is very expensive. Very, very expensive. It is Fiesta right now. Yes, started 10 minutes ago. So if you're a little late to it, no worries. Got plenty of time still. 2 hours to go. Doot. Okay, let's see. I'm going to throw one right there. I'm going to freeze. I think I'm okay with leaving this, though. How long does it take to get 20 mil powder? For gems, it's not long. It's probably like between 10 and 13 hours on average. It depends on how much money you put into your powder mining setup, but it doesn't take long now. For mithril, you really don't need to get up to 20 mil. I did 20 mil back when it was a lot easier to get mithril powder. Now you only need to get up to like 11. But that takes a while. It's like 20 hours or something to get that. And then for glaciite depends on how much money you spend on it, realistically. Which actually, now that I think about it, I need to get some ascension ropes out. Where are those at in here? Yeah. Alright. Cool. First mine shaft, we are currently sitting at 7 glossies. Pretty valid. We will take that. Ruby mine shaft treating us well. Very nice. Doot. Absolute legends in the game chat. YoGoU Cobra. It's minimum amount of powder to make money mining. I mean, you can make money mining without powder, but you won't make nearly as much as you would with powder. Like, you need, I mean, the recommended amount is like 20 mil gemstone and like 11 mil mithril. But, you know, the more you have, the better. I got Pity, Steaming Hot Flounder, and Volcanic at about 250. Dang. I mean, if you're gonna pity one, pitying like the common ones is not the worst thing in the world, to be fair. So, doot. Hold up. Ta-da. How long till Fiesta? It's already started, man. Started 12 minutes ago. It is already happening. Bing, bing. So hopefully we make a good amount of coinage from it. I'm gonna throw this right here. Carry on. Glossy check. I just checked. We're at 7. I just checked. SMH. Tech W. But yeah, it's already going on. Is there another one tonight or is it tomorrow night? Yeah, they're doing it's like 8 hours after the last one ends, basically. So, like every 10 hours, pretty much. Let's see, do this. Yeet. Let's see. I wanna get into mining. Which money making method do you recommend to get enough money to buy a normal setup? I'm at 700 mil net worth. I recommend getting into farming or the rift. Those two are like the best early game methods. Like farming is nice because you can make like 20 mil an hour or so with a decent setup, and you know, just be watching YouTube or something else on a second monitor. But other than that, I mean, Rift is a lot more like allows you to focus, you know, so you can like actually be paying attention to the game if that's what you want to do, something a little less boring. But there's like 7 different methods that you can do in Rift as well, and you don't have to like change around setups and things. So if you get bored with one thing, there's something else that you can do. So it's pretty nice for Rift. I don't know why my nose is so itchy today, man. What in tarnation? It's like I'm allergic to air or something. It is Fiesta right now. Yes, started about 15 minutes ago, so got plenty of time to get into it if you haven't started yet. But yeah, I mean, we got pretty good rates from that first mine shaft, I'd say. Pretty solid. But yeah, no worries, bro. Again, boys, if y'all just now tuning in, make sure to drop a like, smash the sub button if you haven't already. We are currently closing in on 23,000 subs, so make sure to smash that sub button. Doo-doo. Okay, let me grab that. Nice. I don't know whether I can be bothered to mine how our glossy price is. That is a good question. Currently 3 mil, so not too bad. But yeah, I mean, it's not nearly as solid as it used to be. All right, mineshaft, unlucky. Did you touch grass today? Could be why your nose is itchy. I have not touched grass today. I specifically avoided doing it, but yo, Glacial Amalgamation. Let me actually cook. What the heck? That's pretty cool money right there. But we got a onyx mineshaft here, so I'm gonna have to make a perfect onyx. I will have to do that. Boom. Nice. So when we get back into the main thing, let me remember to do that. I assume that's still profit, right? Like surely onyx is making a perfect onyx is profit. Surely. How much Fiesta left? It just started 15 minutes ago, so still got 2 hours. Doo-doo. But yeah, I gotta mow later, bro. Fun times. It's that time of year again. I gotta mow the yard. And yeah, hates to see it. Which, I mean, it's good to get a little bit of sunlight, and it's nice to be able to cut the grass instead of touching it. You know, the more it's cut, the less likely it is to touch you. So it's kind of scary. So we gotta cut it so it doesn't get too long. What is grass? Fair enough. Should have pinned comment about when Fiesta started. Real. Go crazy. The timer that counts down for Fiesta stream, answer that question so much. I don't know how to do a timer on OBS. I need to look it up, because that would come in clutch for like a lot of things. There's a lot of things that would be nice for sure. Just put a little timer up on the short stream and the main stream. Would be very valid. I'll have to look up how to do that later. Put a pinned message in chat saying the time it started. True. But the problem is everybody would be like, what time is that for me? You know? So I put it in EST, and then everybody's like, what time is that in real time? Or whatever. Like, that's the problem with doing that. So yeah, timer would be better. For sure. Just gonna put a text message that says time until Fiesta, and then have it say 00, like the timer already counted down. Bum 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 bum. Do. London time is default. I mean, not for me. Not for America. Like, that's the crazy part. Is like half the time, you know, it's so weird to be like it's whatever time here in America, and then on the like other side of America it's a different time. Time zones go crazy, dude. About to pity mana and karate at the same time, bruh. I had to pity vanilla and karate. That sucked. Pitying karate sucks. That was when it was 1,000 though, so if you're pitying it at 600, you got it good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I pitied vanilla and karate when it was pity at 1,000. And at the time, karate was like, you know, twice as rare as it is now. Crazy. Do. It was good, Patrick. This is only a vertical live. You are on the short stream. Yeah, you're good. No worries, man. Bang. There we go. Yeah, karate was 1%. Now it's 2%. What fuel should I use for my Inferno minions? You want to use Hypergolic Gabagool. Or I guess it's just the legendary version of Inferno minion fuel. Usually people go with Gabagool. I like to go with Netherwort because it drops more peppers and stuff. But it makes less money a lot of times. So, schmack. Got Diamond Vanilla at 20 pulls. Dang, bro, that must be nice. That must be nice. Yeah, those are the only two I had to pity though, which is good. But of course they were the last two that I did. Bro, Slayer dropped a Claymore. Heck W. That's what he gets for calling me a bad healer, SMH. Yo, thank you for the sub, Patrick. Appreciate it, man. Again, boys, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. We're on our way to 23,000 subscribers. So we got a ways to go. Profile going down right now. You got to get some RNG with Jasper Mineshaft soon. Legit, bro. My net worth is dropping. It's dropping. But don't worry. We'll do some M7s and get it back up eventually. Name of the channel. I can't click the link. You should be able to click on, like, just directly onto my channel. But it's To Be Determined Gaming is the name of the channel. But yeah, you should be able to just click directly onto the channel, and then it'll open up my homepage, and there will be the short stream and the live stream, and, well, I guess the big stream. The big stream is the one that has the thumbnail. So, I guess that's all of the onyx in here for the most part. Let's grab this before we go. But yeah, I gotta make a perfect onyx after this. Yo, what's good, Ghost? How you doing, bro? Found it. Hey, let's go. Yeah, YouTube's had that bug with, like, pinned comments on mobile for ages, man. I don't know when they're gonna fix that, because that needs to get fixed for sure. Quick Bite 5 is a life changer for trophy fishing now. Bro, Quick Bite 5 is a life changer for fishing just in general. It's so good. Like, I'm going to be using it. I don't have Quick Bite 5 on anything. I have it 4 on both my fishing rods. But by the time I'm done with Alligator Bestiary, I should be able to afford getting 5 on my lava rod at least. So by the time I'm done with water fishing, we'll have it on the lava rod. And then I can make Ragnarok fishing go by a bit faster. But that'll be pretty neat. Looking forward to it. Glossy mining, yes sir, this is the way. Got back-to-back Jasper shaft, let's go. Bro is cooking. Boom, boom. Smack. Can I right click? There we go. We do a little trolling. Alright. And I shouldn't have to fill up my drill either, which is nice. Because it used to be when I had Sunnyside, I'd have to fill up the drill. But should be okay. We got a little bit more onyx over here before we freeze to death. Boom, boom. How much do you make an hour with this during Fiesta? I'm not sure. This is my first time doing the maxed Divan's drill, so we're gonna see how much we make. But it depends a lot on glossy prices, so I'm guessing it's gonna be somewhere between like 70 and 100 mil. Because last Fiesta, I think glossies were down a bit, down to like 2 mil a piece, and I made like 70 mil on average per hour. So hopefully it's a bit more than that, and we'll make like between 100 and 125. It used to be 125 back when glossies were 5 mil a piece. So probably not going to quite get up to that good, but hopefully we get up to 100 mil. That's the dream. But we shall see. Yo, what's good, Miron? What's the best method to get glossy gemstones? I have Hypermaxed set up besides glossies. Main thing is you want to get Pickobolus is good for getting glossies because you break more blocks, so you have higher odds of dropping things, which is pretty nice. I swear I saw, yeah, right there. Boom. So that helps a lot. And just having, you know, like max mining spread, as much mining speed as you can get, all that jazz. But you can check my Sky Crypt if you want to. The exclamation Sky Crypt in the chat should work, or exclamation Sky Stats, something like that. I think that might be what it is on Twitch. I may not have changed it in Nightbot settings yet. But anyways, you can check my Heart of the Mountain tree on Sky Crypt if you want to. Is Steady Head Heart of the Mountain perk good for glossy mining, the one that gives gemstone spread? Yeah, that's pretty nice. I do have that one active. It doesn't help like a ton, but it does help. Just mining glaciite mines, pretty much. That's what I do. It's usually the best way to do it, in my experience at least. Boom, boom, nice. How many glossies we at now? 10. Okay, we only got 3 out of that mine shaft. That's not ideal, but is what it is. Pickobolus gives mineral / glossy. Yes, from as far as I'm aware. Like, some people have said it doesn't, some people have said it does, and from my experience, I've tested with and without, and I've always gotten more glossies using Picobulus than with Mining Speed Boost. So, from my experience, it seems like Picobulus does work better. Plus, I've had a few times where I, like, checked my sack, then used Picobulus, and then checked my sack again, and I had more glossies, so I'm pretty sure that it works. Pretty confident. So no sapphire mining or so. I mean, you can do that if you've got like a lobby set up beforehand with, you know, like Spiral, running Armadillo Pet and doing all that. That definitely works. But if you don't want to worry about setting up a route or anything, then this is definitely the best way to do it. Which I don't like setting up a route, but I think it's really not that It's like pretty comparable rates. I mean, anyways, like. You're breaking about the same amount of gemstones either way. Get the same amount of glossies for the most part. It is really all just RNG on your glossy luck, pretty much. But, boom, there we go. Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's go for Paradox. Know that it works, but is it better? Again, it's just RNG, man. It's all RNG. I think it can be, but again, it's just, again, whether you get griefed or not, because that's the hard part, is like, if you get the lobby to yourself and nobody comes in and tries to steal it from you, then it should be better, like slightly, very slightly, but a lot of times you get griefed in Crystal Hollows lobbies, so that's the issue with it. Boom. Nice. I'm not nicknamed, Mac. I'm not nicknamed. Finally got my Wi-Fi back. How many Fiestas are left? This is the first of 5, so you got plenty of time. And this one just started like not too long ago. There's still almost 2 hours left. Dying in my shop doesn't affect drops and stuff coming back, right? Correct. Correct. Do. But anywaysers, I do have this to claim. Oh yeah, I didn't make my Tech W. I didn't make my perfect. I need to do that. How many onyxes can I do? Flawed. Do this. Fine. Do that. 1, 2. Let me buy 3. And then we'll call Mr. Fred. Where is Fred? There he is. And we are going to make 1 perfect onyx. And that should be the only... Yeah, that was the only crystal I had. Cool. So I use campfires for Jasper. It's not a bad idea. But I never have. It just depends on how fast your mining speed is realistically, and how much Jasper is going to be left by the time you would normally freeze to death. Do exclamation IGN, Mac. Downtime SMH, crazy, bro. Crazy. It do be a little bit of XP downtime, but I do need a lot of money for Artifact of Control, so still got a ways to go. Be good if they even slightly buffed glossy drop rates. I mean, it'd be good for Iron Man players for sure, but it would probably change. It would definitely change the price of glossies and like how much people made during Fiestas. Because the more glossies there are, the less they make, and then the faster people get their maxed out glossy gear, then the faster they become irrelevant as far as money goes. Our man only got like 14 last festival. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky, man. Can I see your mods? My mods are only Badline client. That's all I got. Everything's built into BLC. So if you have BLC, you can hit right shift and then go to profiles and search and look up 2B. The number 2, the letter B. And my profile will pop up. It's called 2B SkyBlock. So you can download it from there. Yo, what's good, Zachram? Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. Let's see. I have checked. I need to get another mineshaft, bro. It's been too long. What's going on here? Good choose. How you doing today, bro? How goes it? Again, if y'all enjoy the background music, by the way, make sure to check that out. There's links in the description. I wrote it myself. Helps out a lot. Wow, of course that went through everything. Typical. Right side, I'll be able to easily max my fishing gear with these gems. That is pretty nice. You'll love to see it. Gotta get all that aquamarine. Yeah, I guess aquamarine perfects are probably up in price right now. Which I would probably have to keep it if I got one. Because I'm gonna have to get perfects on my Hellfire rod once I upgrade this to Hellfire. It's only got flawless on it right now. But yeah, once I upgrade that to Hellfire, it's gonna need it. Because I'll probably have to get burnt texts on my flying fish. Best method to get glossies on Iron Man. You can try and find a sapphire spiral, and it's good if you don't get griefed, but generally you're gonna get griefed is the problem with that. So doing what I'm doing is like the most consistent way to do it, you know? Don't have to worry about griefers and all that stuff. You just run around, mine stuff, spawn a mine shaft, rinse and repeat. Pain that I need glossies so bad because I'd rather titanium mine for more drops. That's fair, that's fair. Getting some breakfast before I hop into Fiesta. Sounds like a plan. Alright, let me stop freezing to death. There we go. Somebody has mined all of the paradots. Almost. Break this. Nice. How should I get low master mode floor parties to grind kata for M4/M5? I mean, it's really like a lot of times I just use Party Finder, but just got to make sure you get your kata level up high enough for each floor, and then it's pretty easy to find a party most of the time. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, if you're getting kicked out of parties, it's either because you don't have a term, or you don't have a hype, or you don't have high enough kata level. That's usually the Rex to not get kicked. Schmack. Maj W, let's go. You'll love to see it. M1, M2 are dead floors, to be fair. That is true. That is true. I think in the future, a 1.20 update will be able to add bosses as detailed as Minecraft instead of just fighting vanilla mobs, basically. I think yeah, I mean, they've literally shown that they can make their own bosses like Minecraft in some dev blogs, which was pretty cool. Are you trolling me? All right, stream open for, there you go, chat. Who wants to join? I can warp 3 people in to a Vanguard if you want it. Typical. Schmack. That was really satisfying, at least. Do. Go ahead and warp. We got room for one more, fellas. One more before it closes. All right, there you go. There we go. Good luck, boys. Drop a locket. It would go crazy. Anyways, oh snap. I'm full on gold now. You trolling me? Sheesh. Mining setup's too good, dude. It's too good. Alright. So now we are at 15. Goodness sakes, I've gotten 5 glossies outside of mineshafts. What in the world? Let me cook. Allow me to cook it. If they had a bigger dev team, a new RPG dungeon crawler game mode would be so lit. I mean, like a new dungeon floor would go crazy. Yeah, just like aside from catacombs, they just add a whole new thing. That would be very pog. But I'm more excited, honestly, for the Slayer content that is coming out pretty soon. I hope it's good, man. I mean, I don't expect it to be a new Slayer. I just want like T5s of old Slayers and level 10s. Play on bad line? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah, unlucky Sean. 20 mil losses. Yikes. This is why I don't open Vanguards anymore. Royal Mine's still decent if I don't want to deal with Divan's Mines competition. I mean, it's not terrible. But, like... It's not the best thing to do during Fiesta, for sure. Broke even? Hey, that's not too bad. Waiting for T5 spins to start? Yeah, that'll be so nice. I hope they, like, just fully revamp the spin area as well. Would be nice. New Slayers, maybe a new term competitor or something. I doubt they'll do like that. I mean, it wouldn't be terrible to do like an upgrade to Last Breath or something, you know, that just is like a debuff weapon. That would be pretty nice. Or like an Ice Spray upgrade, you know. That would be pretty cool. But I do think they, like, with previous updates where they add new Slayers, that, like, Slayers, you know, they generally have an item that you pretty much need or that just really helps with doing something. Warden Helmet is pretty awesome for the only T5 that we've gotten outside of the Rift. Warden Helmet's required for a lot of things, or very helpful for a lot of things. And then, you know, we got Terminator, of course. And we have, like, SOS Flare from Blaze. For Sven, we have the Overflux and then eventually Plasma Flux afterwards. I'm not sure what they would do for T5 Sven. But, like, if you remember for Revs, like, the big items from Rev T4s was Reaper Scythe and Reaper Mask. And then they added in Warden Helmet, which is, like, not even an upgrade of either of those, but it's just a really good damage weapon. So Rev used to be used for, like, healing and getting through E-Man's hits phase. And now, you know, you use it for doing really good damage. So they may just do something like that, where it's, like, something completely out of left field for the other T5 upgrades. What time does this end? It has an hour and 45 minutes left. How often do I reset my cold? Just whenever, like, whatever your cold resistance number is. You know, just check your cold resistance. Mine's 63, so I try to reset before I hit 63. So just try to reset before you hit whatever that number is. Fastest way to get refined minerals. I've been mining mithril since the start and only have 4. You only have to mine ores for refined minerals, so just mining, like, you know, dwarven gold and doing all that stuff, that works. It's the best way to do it, I would say. Or even just going in crystal hollows and just mining whatever ores you find in the walls also works. I'm an Iron Man. Do you know the odds to mining mithril for refined mineral? Yeah, it's not, like, super high. So I think doing gold mining should be better. Yo, what's good? Memes, how's it going? Voted my hype 3 hours ago while trying to MLG it. Brother. Unlucky. How'd you get the money for hype? Because it'd really just be whatever that, however you got it the first time, probably go back to that. Best way to get refined mineral? I've been asked that, like, not at all, and then 3 times in the last minute. It's just probably just doing Dwarven Mines mining, just mining gold. I don't even know. Money just appeared in my purse. Suspicious. Suspicious. I mean, I recommend getting into Rift or farming, or if you have a mining setup, that's good. Or you can do master mode, which without a hype you can't really do master mode, so probably not that. I mean, those are all valid. Schmack. Happened to me as well. Crazy. Turn on stream. Nah, you're good, man. I'm not, like, offended or anything. I just find it ironic that, like, I've never gotten asked that question on stream, and then I suddenly get it asked at the same, like, by 3 people at the same time. It's kind of funny. I wish chest farming mithril powder was returned, even if it's nerfed. Yeah, that would be nice. Like, even if it's just in mithril deposits, you can get mithril powder. That would be goated. Kind of make sludge grinding make more money because people wouldn't do it while powder grinding. You'd have to specifically do it, you know? Although it would kind of suck for Iron Man players because they wouldn't have all their sludge just from powder grinding. But if it's better to do that than Mithril, than like the current Mithril way, then it'd still be better for everybody. How much millions per hour would you want to start gathering money for a hype? It's more what your net worth is already. I'd say try not to go for hype until you're at like 10 bill net worth, generally. Because a lot of people, I mean, hype is worth 2 billion coins. So it's like you don't really want to get it too early on because it is worth a lot of money. And if all your net worth is in that, then you're not going to be able to use it for all the stuff it's actually intended to be used for. Because like hype is good for doing Kudra and doing dungeons. And for both of those things, you also need a Terminator after a certain point. So it's like hype is nice, but you need other things to make hype good. So if you spend all of your net worth on a hype, then you're not going to be able to do either of the money methods that it's actually intended to be used for. So a lot of people make that mistake and go for hype way too early. And then they can't even use it for money methods, and they're broke. And they don't have any money methods. But yeah. I'm an Iron Man level 184, my net worth 1.8 billion. Would you say that's good? I mean, that's pretty solid. Yeah, I mean, Iron Man net worth doesn't matter as much a lot of times because it's so much harder to get, first off. And so, you know, general progression on Iron Man, you don't like max out things nearly as much as you max out things on the main game a lot of times. So I would say that's pretty solid, yeah. 32 mil in 30 minutes. Is this good with gemstones? That's pretty solid, yeah. I mean, you said to be making 60 mil an hour. Over 60 mil. Kind of cooking. Get unbanned in 3 days. GG. Hype for Slayers. I mean, you don't really use it. It's not the best way to do like any Slayers except for Tarantula. It's like the only one you really use it for as your main weapon. Like, you can use it on E-Man, but you shouldn't. Because melee is just so much stronger now. They buffed that recently, and melee is just so strong. So realistically, it's not great for that. It is good for a healing weapon though, which is generally what it's used for in Master Mode dungeons and in like Blaze Slayer and E-Man. You usually only want to use it as a healing weapon. Yo, there we go. Finally. And Umber, are you trolling me? What is this RNG? Get me out of here. Sheesh. It is Fiesta right now, yes. We still have an hour and a half left. Quite some time, almost an hour in. Like 40 minutes in, 45 minutes in. So we still got a ways to go. An RNG carried only once on my profile with my first Skaitha pet being legendary. That is pretty nice. That is pretty nice. I still have yet to drop an Ender Dragon. And I probably never will. Unless I make a video specifically going for it. For no reason, because I've already spent 200 dragons trying to drop one. Lots of money. Got duped Peridot Crystal. Oh no, that is super unlucky, bro. Cleared the Aqua Cave about 8 times, only to 1 single mineshaft. Bruh. Bruh. Bro's mineshaft RNG is abysmal. You hate to see it. I'm gonna do that. Carry on. Yeah, I mean, we've gotten, let's see, what did we get? We got a Ruby mineshaft. Is that the only good gem mineshaft we've gotten? It's got Ruby, we got Vanguard. Where am I at now? We got Umber. 23 glossies with like 1 mineshaft, right? Or did I did have another gem mineshaft, didn't I? I had an Onyx mineshaft. Yeah, we got the perfect Onyx. So with 2 mineshafts, I'm at 23 glossies. Yeah, I forgot about that one. 2 gem mineshafts that I actually mined in were at 23 glossies. That's kind of wild. Schmack. That was bad aim. Bad aim. E-Man 9 now buffs the superior chance, so you have more of a chance now. Well, I mean, actually, like, superior dragon doesn't increase your odds of getting Ender Dragon, I don't think. It's like, you know, you may make more money from doing dragons, but it won't be money directly from dropping E-Drag Pet. Boom. I have 5 glossies from 40 minutes. Bro is unlucky. Soup is actually worse for drag pets? Yeah, I thought so. Because doesn't Soup have, like, it's the only one that drops Dragon Horn, right? So it's got extra things in the loot pool that other dragons don't have. Bing. 23 already. I hate this game. Hey, man, I'm missing 40 fortune. I believe I've got max mining speed, except, okay, there's one other thing I'm missing. I don't have quick claw. I don't have quick claw on my Skatha or my golem, I don't think. So I believe I dropped one and I sold it, right? Yeah, I don't have quick claw. So other than that, I have pretty much max mining speed. Should I go for perfect on my Divans, a better drill? Can I have a 355 or a Skatha? I would go for a 555 and like flawlesses on everything, and then go for perfects after you get the 555. Would be the meta. Bruh, of course it did, Fred. That is the SkyBlock RNG right there. Big pain. Think Divan Mine's gonna have too many people? A lot of times, yeah. Like, that's where the Iron Man players go if they're going for minerals or for gold collection and all that stuff. So, yeah, like, if you didn't find a lobby beforehand, it's probably gonna be pretty tough to find one, but you never know. Yo, it's good, Screeny. How you doing today, bro? Coal mining still good? Yeah, coal mining still makes bank from what I've heard. Got 42 glossies. Yo, bro is cooking. Goodness sakes, is that all from this Fiesta? For real? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That is mad. I'm at like 25 right now or something. Somewhere around there, probably. Dwarven ore veins are so annoying because it's curved and not flat, so it's a bit of a hassle. It do be a grind. Got 4 Jasper mine shafts. Goodness, bro. 4 Jaspers and like a ton of glossies. Let him cook. Bro has the goated RNG right now. And it's not even been an hour in yet. Do. There we go. Smack. Nice. I guess we'll do citrine. That's why I don't do this Fiesta, because my glossy rates are just low compared to everyone else's. Just ticks me off. Yeah, I mean, especially if you have high ping, it's gonna be a lot worse for sure. 2 glossies in 30 minutes at this rare. I'd be lucky to get 25 in the whole mayor time, bruh. I mean, usually I get like really good rates and then really bad rates, or really bad rates and then really good rates. It doesn't like stay consistent throughout the whole thing. That's usually how it goes for me, at least. Matt, where is a mine shaft? I need another one. I need one that's actually like good to stay in. Got a Vanguard and an Umber back to back. It's not giving me glossies. Remember glossies being 6 to 8 mil per. Now it's really cheap. Yeah, down to like 3 mil. It'll probably be down to 2 mil before Fiesta's over, low-key. I don't doubt it. But we'll see. Let's hit that. Beautiful. Come on, give me some mine shafts, please. I need one. I need it for my soul. But yeah, I think we're gonna miss the last Fiesta, because again, that's at 4 a.m. I don't really want to do that. Anything boosting the amount of glossies you get? Nah, there's not really anything you can do except for the one perk in Carnival, Foxy Carnival. There's one perk in Foxy's Carnival that like boosts rates by a little bit. But other than that, there's not really anything you can do. 6 glossies. Dang, dude. Good money making methods for Rift today. Got the 8th time charm. Let's go. Timeite grinding. You can turn it into like Discrete and then sell those on Bazaar. Like you can transfer them to the main world and do that. You can emotes grind, go for Rift by Timeite mining. Or you can do like exportable carrots. You can do Vampire Slayer. You can do Bluetooth ring grinding. What else? There's like all the crops. You can go for Berberis or Caduceus feeders and sell those. Want another carnival for the last little bit of XP. Would be kind of nice. This would be kind of nice. But yeah, there's all that. I'm probably missing something, but that's what I can think of off the top of my head. The pickaxe and glaciite is going to give you more mine shafts? No. Yes, but I don't get glossies from glaciite, so I would get more mine shafts, but I care more about breaking more gemstones. The mine shafts just make more money from breaking gemstones, so priority is to break as many gemstones as possible. Still, I just get a little extra pristine from glaciite golem if I'm in a mine shaft that has lapis corpses. So let's see, pop these. I don't really need to pop those anymore. It does level my hermit crab though. We might get some hermit crab levels while Cole's here. Would be good. I haven't even done Caduceus feeder on him yet though. I could do that. That would level him up real quick. I'm gonna do this. There's a mine shaft, finally. Beautiful. Yeah, my hermit crab's still not level 100, unfortunately. Are you trolling me? Again? Back to back to back? Vanguard, Umber, Vanguard. Goodness. What is going on here? At least it's satisfying to watch. Very cool. Alright. Get good RNG, fellas. I hit the wrong buttons. Pick W. I'm at 1,200 hours. Curious, I'd assume you're around 4,000. Yeah, I just hit 4,000 last week, actually. I'm currently at 4,040. I've been doing a lot of fishing because of the update. So that's why my playtime's up this week. It has definitely gone up. Boom. Bro is psychic. For real, dude. For real, for real. Man, can I get an actual good mine shaft though? Goodness. After spawning that one in, I'm at 26. Like, sheesh. What in tarnation, dude? This is abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. But yeah, I don't know what max skyblock level is now, because there are some changed rates. They took away a bunch of XP from Diamond Essence Shop. Apparently it was giving more than it was supposed to. So I lost like 17 or 18 XP yesterday. It might have been even like 19. But yeah, I lost a bunch of XP yesterday. But yeah, we got a lot of glossy so far. Playing a co-op, but the co-op part is silent. If you get what I mean, yeah, that's fair. So they hop on every now and then to steal your stuff, or they don't hop on at all. Something like that. Something like that. Let's see. This guy's in here. I'm gonna do this and go over here. The 30 days plus unlucky, bro. Is all perfect gemstones really needed to make money mining? I mean, it's not needed, but it does help. I mean, at least perfect topaz for sure. This pristine is very important, but it's not like necessary. It does help though. It is worth the investment because over time it makes itself back plus some. Bum bum bum. Schmack. Nice. They're so expensive, yeah, but over time that it will feel like nothing because you make so much money back from that gear that it's like money becomes not an issue. Goes crazy. I think max XP is 473 now. Yeah, so they took 19 XP away then. 473 on the dot. That's actually perfect. Actually perfect. I wonder if they're gonna like set it up so that each update adds like exactly a certain amount of levels. That'd be kind of nice. Just checked friends list. It's at 6 months and 5 days, brother. I think it's okay if you co-op kick them at that point. 6 months. Heck W. Co-op kick and steal their loot. It's the strats. For real, for real. Sitting at 12. Hey, gotta start somewhere. Again, my setup is like so ridiculously expensive to be able to get these rates. Let's see. I'm gonna go up here. Are you trolling me everywhere I go? Wherever I go. So I'm still a true solo profile. This is the way. Yeah, mine is officially solo now. It used to be technically co-op, but that was just, I had somebody on just in case I were to get hacked again, because I was super paranoid after getting hacked the first time, so that they wouldn't be able to delete my profile again. But that man's is no longer, or he was offline for like 35 days plus, so I was like, you know what, we'll just do a co-op kick, so I'm officially a solo profile. Yo, what world? That was a little wacky. Play when I'm bored, so started playing some of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I've never played any Final Fantasy games. I heard it's like pretty grindy, so I only have time in my life for one grindy game, you know? Mining Sapphire, Jade, Amber, and Amethyst good for Glossy, or should I go for the higher ones? They're all pretty similar, honestly. It's like your odds of dropping a Glossy are higher from the higher level ones, but you break them slower, you know? So it kind of evens out to being about the same rates for each. Played any Souls games? Oh yeah, we streamed, I've streamed Elden Ring. That VOD is on YouTube. And I streamed the Elden Ring DLC. That VOD is on Twitch. It probably won't be on there for too much longer though. But I did do those. Schmack. But yeah. Creeper pants today? No creeper pants today, no. I did change out of my PJs. I did do that. We are slightly more productive than usual today. I do have to go and mow later, so. Be remake in 38 hours. Rebirth is just about 40 plus and 100 plus completionists. I got you. Comprendo. Rookie numbers for a Skyblock player. True, but that is a lot of downtime, you know. Good Puizo. Mining Topaz with Balg is about the same rates as you so far. Dang, bro's cooking. Bro's cooking. I miss mining. The grind is real, man. I'm just waiting for them to do an update, bro. It's been so long since we got a mining update. Heck W, it's been like a month since they updated mining. What's going on here? It's like they forgot about us. Being assaulted by Yogs. Oh, that's the most annoying part, yeah. Other than griefers. It do get mad annoying. Schmack. But yeah, I used to do Topaz routes. It wasn't bad until the griefers started. Then it was pain. Then it was very pain. How many hours did you take to fish up the epic diamond trophy fish each? I was honestly pretty lucky on most of them. Karate took forever. Karate was probably like 50 hours at least. I think I averaged like 20 karates an hour, and it took me 1,000. You know, I took forever. So karate was painful. But other than that, the other ones weren't too bad. Like Soulfish and Moldfin. Well, Soulfish and Skeleton Fish, I dropped both of those within like 2 or 3 hours. Moldfin took a little longer. I think Moldfin was probably like 10 hours or so. Maybe not. Moldfin was probably more like 7 hours or something like that. But hey, an actual good mine shaft for once, by the way. But yeah, karate made up for how easy the other ones were, for sure. Very painful. Liz, there he is. Nice. Do that, beautiful. Okay, boom, stop. Why do you have 135,000 items in the stash? Because I get so much mining fortune and stuff that whenever I mine 1 block of hardstone, it fills up my inventory. Pretty much. So goes crazy. Even though I have super compactors on it, it still does it. Fiesta ends when? It's got another hour and 20 minutes left, I think. Yeah, hour and 20 minutes left. For me, karate was 4 minutes. Must be nice. Must be nice. Mowing already legit, bro. I feel like it's too early, but my dad doesn't, so it do be his yard, so I'll mow it. It'll be fine. I don't mind mowing, honestly. I get to the one time I can be outside without touching grass, you know, and can listen to some music, get some ideas for some songs. It's honestly like the two places I get inspiration for songs is like mowing, because it's just like, I don't know, you know, Power Wash Simulator? It's just like playing Power Wash Simulator IRL. It's like super chill and lets you just kind of be alone with your thoughts for a bit while also jamming to the best songs in the world. And then also when I'm playing like chill video games, you know, like doing fishing or farming and just kind of vibing out while also jamming to some banger music. And then like Try, I wrote that song while playing Power World. Believe it or not, I was just playing Power World and listening to that song in the background, and then I'd make a couple adjustments and go back to Power World. Pretty much. Need some advice. Is it worth me getting the 555s, as I'm currently Hard Mountain 5? I'll then upgrade to 655. Currently got Sorrow and Mineral Armor. I wouldn't worry about it. Main thing for Hard Mountain 5 is realistically just get Hard Mountain 7 as fast as you can. That's all you want to do. And, you know, you want to save some money for getting Divans. You can get that at Hard Mountain 6. But you really just want to get Hard Mountain 7 ASAP and then do your powder grinds. And then once you've done your powder grinds, you'll make some money doing that and be able to spend some coins on some things from that. So it's generally the best way to do it. Chill games like Mowing Simulator. Exactly. Doo-doo. What do I mine when not in a mine shaft? I usually go for Peridot, because Peridot's pretty solid. But Aquamarine's probably a good thing to go for right now. I bet Aquamarine's pretty good with fishing update just coming out. Schmack. Schmack. Boom. Best way to earn some money with Forge? I don't really do forging stuff too much. You kind of have to do some research on that. You can probably, actually, I bet there's a bot command. If you're in the Discord, then you can go to the bot commands channel and there's probably /forge. That'll tell you like the best thing to forge for money right now. But if you're not in the Discord, make sure to join it. There's a link in the description, or you can do !Discord in the chat and it'll pop up. How do you powder grind? I have a video on how to do each powder grind because it's like different for each one. Mithril, you really just do Dwarven Mines commissions. For Gemstone, you mine in Crystal Hollows and open the chests and do all that. And then Glaciite, excuse me, Glaciite Powder is doing Glaciite Tunnels commissions and getting in mine shafts, opening corpses, doing all that stuff. What's next Fiesta? It's gonna be in like 8 hours or so. 9 hours? Yeah, 9 hours. 9 hours and 15 minutes. Schmack. Do this. Beautiful. Okay, I did loot both the Lapis corpses. Just making sure. 7 Divan Strills is the most profit. I can imagine. Probably need a lot of money to be able to do that, though. Gotta have, let's see, 7 Divan Strills. That's like 2 bill a piece. Gotta have 14 bill net worth to be able to do that. But hey, man, it makes bank. Heck W. New player, where do you recommend to stop the upgrades for mining so that I can enjoy the game but still make good money? I mean, you want to have good Divan's armor and at least a 655, really. And I'd still recommend doing max powder. But what I do personally is, you know, I got the maxed out setup. I don't really use it except during Fiestas. But, you know, during Fiestas, I make like between 150 and like 250 million coins per Fiesta. So it just depends on glossy prices, but you know, just every time coal comes around, I'm making like 1 billion coins a lot of times. So it's nice to have the setup and be able to just do it whenever it's really, really good to do and just make insane coins from that. What happened to creeper pants? They're probably in the hamper right now. I might have the need to wash them, but they are not here at the moment. How many glossies so far? I check after every mine shaft, so once I get frozen out of this one, we'll check it. But before this, I had 26. How would Fiesta 2x drops affect the 5x SkyBlock titanium? Oh, it's very strong, because yeah, you do like 10x drops. That is a money method, but you know, it does rely on you getting lucky with 5x drops. So mine 20 mil gemstone powder within a month. Is it decent for the time? I mean, it just depends on what your playtime was, but yeah, that's pretty solid. Being able to be done with that is always nice. Boom. Stream CSGO someday. I don't think I'm a CSGO guy. I played Valorant a few times. I didn't really care for it. But how big of a game is CSGO anyways? I probably don't have room on my PC for it. Yes, Fiesta is active. Mr. Shorts, it is. Fishing better than farming before mining? Fishing is good, but fishing requires a Hyperion after you get into lava fishing. Generally, to be able to handle like jobuses and stuff. A lot of times. To actually make good money. So that's the problem with fishing, is you gotta have a pretty decent combat setup to be able to handle the higher level combat mobs. So it's usually better to get into fishing after you've done a bit of dungeons and all of that. Gonna grind the 20 mil powder just from gemstones. That's one way to do it. It'll take a while, but hey, you'll make bank along the way. I have hype, but stuck on fishing 21. Hey man, bayou fishing makes things a lot easier to get into now for sure. Would definitely recommend doing that. This Fiesta started, it has. It's been active for an hour, so still an hour and 15 minutes left. Best way to grind Fiesta again? I mean, doing what I'm doing is what I'd recommend for most people, because you don't have to worry about getting griefed, which is nice. But I'd say it's the most consistent because you never get griefed doing it. But if you want to risk it, you can make some routes in Crystal Hollows, and that's decent as well. Jasper, yo, let's go, dude. Let him cook. Can I get a 355 or keep my gauntlet? Gauntlet is absolute garbage. Do not use gauntlet. Definitely get a 355. Gauntlet makes 0 coins. It used to be decent, and it got nerfed into the earth. And it is trash now. Only mineshaft I want is titanium. Is glossy more common in mineshafts? No, but you get to keep it to yourself, so you don't have to worry about like lagging too much from other people using Picobolus and somebody coming in and stealing your gems. But need a little bit more. The grind is real. But we're getting there. I will freeze to death in a moment. I am using Pendant, yes. I'm using Pendant, Hand Warmers, and Jade Belt and Sapphire Cloak. Is what I'm running at the moment. The thing is, I really like the Gauntlet. Still, I have more luck with it looking for Mineral and Glossy. I mean, it's a cheap one. Like, it's, you know, it is a very cheap thing to get into. But problem is, you know, you gotta be like Hard Mountain 6 or something to use it, I think. And by that point, you should definitely already have a titanium drill. When's next Fiesta? In 9 hours. Second one this week. Nice. What pet? I am currently using Skatha while I'm trying to spawn tunnels. And then I'll swap the Bow Pet before I use my Picobolus ability. So that I get the 10% ability cooldown perk from that. And then whenever I'm in the tunnels, I use Glacial Golem. Dude, holy cow, this lobby is not very stable. Not cool, bro. Want looting 5? I'm halfway on meter. I'm like a third of the way, I think. Yeah, I'm a third of the way. 'Tis a grind. It doth beeth a grind. But yeah, again, boys, if y'all enjoying the stream, please make sure to drop a like. It helps out a lot. It's absolutely free. Also, smash the sub button. On our way to 23K, eventually 30K subs, so we can get that red name. Be very pog. Oh, snap. I'm full on Umber, too. For real, for real? Heck W. Just hit level 100 on my skate. The AGG. You'll love to see it. Real Miz. Crazy. But yeah, we, again, I don't know if I'm going to do the one at 4 a.m. I really don't want to. I really don't. How many glossies? That's true. I didn't check after the last mineshaft. 29. Dang. We only got like 3 out of that last one. That's kind of yikes. That's a little bit yikes. I got like 7 out of the first mineshaft, and then we've only gotten like 3 out of each of the other ones. Gotten more from spawning mineshafts than I have from the actual mineshafts themselves. Which that was, what mineshaft was that? That was Sapphire, so that should have been pretty solid, honestly. Only getting 3 is kind of yikes. Yo, nice Luke. You love to see it. On the non-existent chance I get enough glossies, what's the first glossy related item I should get? Equipment, reforge. I would say powder coating for your drill would be the big one. And then powder coating for drill, and then I mean the tile spin, of course, would be the big thing as well. But yeah, probably equipment, unless you want to do gold mining, then the armor. But if you want to do gem mining, go for the equipment. If you want to do gold mining, go for the armor. Probably the strats. Overtaking glossy counties past me. No, I gotta catch up. Where are my rates, SMH? Where are my rates? Sort better than potato for money to bazaar. I have no idea. I got no clue, man. I have not farmed in over a month, I think. Whenever Finnegan was last elected, it was the last time I farmed, and it's been a while. And I did not farm Netherwort for that long. Bro's got 99 glossies. Is my man hacking? Like, he's got time to type in the chat, and he's got 99 glossies in an hour? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Jasper Mineshaft gave 6 glossies. Crazy, dude. Crazy. I need to get me a Jasper Mineshaft. I usually get 1 per Fiesta, but this time I've gotten 2 Vanguards and no Jasper so far. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Watching the Rift videos right now, they're so useful. Couldn't have been able to do it without you. Thanks, man. Hey, happy to help, dude. Let's go. I'm glad they're still relevant, honestly. Because a lot of times when the admins push updates and do stuff, then like old guides end up not working out. But those videos are like 2, maybe almost 3. Is it almost 3 years old? I think it's almost 2 years old. I think it's almost 2 years old. And they're still like accurate, which is pretty awesome. So very happy that they're still able to help people. Started mining glossy about an hour ago, and I've only dropped 2 glossies. Started with 7, only got 9 right now. Legit, not joking. Bruh. Bruh. To be fair, I am titanium mining for the last 10 minutes. I mean, still, that is kind of unlucky. Like 2 years, still the best guys. Hey, appreciate it, dude. Yeah, that was like, I still remember when that update came out, man. It was so fun to like be figuring everything out. Because like most of that info, I mean, I didn't discover all of it myself, you know? But it was just like all of the chat and myself figuring things out, which was really cool because like we didn't have an alpha for it really. Yo, 200 citrine proc, let's go. But yeah, we didn't really have an alpha because I think they had alpha for the first section, and then everything after that it was like locked until it came out on the main server. So it was all day one, everybody trying to figure everything out, and discovering how to do things the best way and all that stuff. So it was a lot of fun being able to be there on the first day of the update. We're doing Diana without a Magic Find setup, and not really. Not really. If you don't at least have a Day Axe, it's probably not the best strats. Unless you're an Iron Man, of course, then you gotta grind it to get it. But this is why Classy needs a buff. What's your setup though? So it might just be how much mining speed and stuff you have. Like what's your mining setup? What's your powder? Because it is dependent a lot on what your mining speed and things are. Yeah, only Force was released on Alpha. Pretty crazy. How much can mining make for mid game? Again, it just depends on how much money you have at your stage of mid game, you know. But I mean, it can make like minimum, I would imagine, if you've got maxed out powder and like at least flawless Divan armor, like 30 mil if you're doing the right stuff. Powder is low. Yeah, that's probably why then. Most likely. Think a level 30 with Caddis 1 use dungeons rushing? Probably, just a little bit. They just maybe. Maybe dungeons rushing. Just a little. Heck W. You know, I didn't get an Infinite Leap until I was like M7. Until M7, I didn't have an Infinite Leap. Which I barely leapt anyways. Like, you don't really use Infinite Leap until M7 for the most part. Like, it's good for leaping to clear, but like, you don't use it in the boss fights at all. Yo, Mineshaft, where's it at? It's on the other side of the wall. Come here. Please be a Peridot Crystal. That would be a bank for me. Please. It is Peridot, not a Peridot Crystal though. Unlucky. We'll take it though. 2 Lapis Corpses. Actually, let them cook, bro. Where are they though? Both down low. Good night. How do I not have crit chance? You trolling me? I don't have crit chance. Well, there's a level. We'll take it. Boom. Very nice. Very nice. Infinite Leap's only necessary in M7. Such good F7 parties. Yeah. You really don't need it before that point. I'm in 2.5k kill Yogg Legendary Bow with a Gemstone Drill. And doing same race as 2B setup. I don't know, man. Bro's just RNG carry. Let him cook. Bro is cooking. Like, I'll have more, like, you'll have more glossies for sure. But I'll definitely have more just regular gemstone money. I don't really watch too much SkyBlock YouTube. Like, I know who Inther is, but I don't really watch too many SkyBlock YouTubers content for the most part. Like, I watch Ace, I watch Future 30, and sometimes Swavey. Watched Refraction when he was uploading, but that's about it. I try not to watch too many people, like, especially if they're doing like similar content to me, because I don't want to be, you know, like, accidentally stealing their stuff, you know, and be like subconsciously being inspired to do similar things, you know. I'd rather just come up with stuff on my own for the most part. Helps me kind of keep things more original, you know. Now getting into mining, is Glossy worth it for powder grinding? I have the money for it. It definitely helps. Yeah. So it's not a bad idea. But like regular mineral works fine as well. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. 07's Refraction legit. When is bro coming back? How you doing, by the way, TNT? I don't know if I said that yet. How goes it? Let's see. I'm gonna smack that. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Why is there mithril? It doesn't instantly break. 1, 2, 3. But man, I feel like once Forging update is out, like, we're gonna be in a so much better place. Like, low-key. Because once Forging update's out, they should be able to start pumping out updates and new versions and be doing some really cool things. I just hope it doesn't turn into like too much like Minecraft. Like I like the idea of having, you know, unique mobs and stuff. But like I feel like the look of Blade Soul right now, like they were so creative with that, and I feel like Blade Soul looks great. And so I kind of want it to have some factors that's like, you know, from base vanilla Minecraft still. But anyways, if you had to sell your SkyBlock ID, how much would you sell it for? I will never have to sell my SkyBlock ID. There's like never a scenario where IRL trading is the only option. There's just not. So I will pass. Do not IRL trade. It is cringe. Smile. Haven't gotten a glossy for an hour, it feels like. Dang. Bro is unlucky for real. Is Gleaming Crystal worth the forge? I mean, that's the one that gives lustrous, right? That's the one I use. I wouldn't say it's like really worth how much it costs though. Like the amount of time it's gonna take me to earn back the money I spent on getting it is gonna be kind of crazy. More they copy Winecraft, the better, in my opinion. I mean, Winecraft's got some cool stuff, but like, I guess I want Hypixel to still have its own unique visual appearance. You know, I don't want them to like copy Winecraft on that. Am I cooked? You might be cooked. I don't know. Let's see. 3 glossy so far is a bit crazy. That is a bit crazy. That is a bit underwhelming. Schmack. Got him. Staying close to vanilla isn't unique in my opinion. I mean, there's some really cool things they've done with it though. You know, again, like having Blade Soul with the upside down blaze on his head as a crown. Like, that's a really unique thing. And I think, like, having the Wither King with, like, the tentacles looks really nice. Like, I could see, you know, doing some different Ender Dragon things would be cool. Like, at least, like, changing the color of their eyes and stuff would be a cool thing that they could do. Because I do feel like, you know, every dragon has to look the exact same if it's all vanilla. So I think that'll be a cool thing that they'll be able to do with like future story stuff. Because again, that is probably one of the bigger issues right now, is there's not really a ton of story that's like easy to decipher. Like, I guess you don't want everything to be super easy to figure out. You know, I feel like Elden Ring did that really well, where there's, you know, you can find the lore if you really look for it. I think that's kind of a cool way to go about storytelling in video games. But you also want to be able to have, you know, a bit of story that you can figure out. That's kind of like a driving factor. Should I go to sleep because it's 10 p.m.? I mean, you got an hour left of Fiesta, right? I don't know. If you got school or work tomorrow, it depends on what time it starts, I guess. Boom, schmack. See, can I jump on that? I cannot. I'm not cool enough. There we go. Kudra, yeah, Kudra, different looks to Kudra would be sick too. Really like the map design on Minecraft. I only played Minecraft like the 1 week that I got banned from Hypixel after I got hacked. I got security banned. And so I played Minecraft for that 1 week. I haven't played it since they did the rekindled or anything. I have to try it at some point, but haven't done it yet. So I haven't really seen like the whole map or anything. Can I jump up here? Goodness sakes. There we go. Nothing tomorrow, but I've got 132 glosses and a locket out of 5 vanguards. Goodness sakes, man. This guy. I don't know how you're doing it. That is wild. I don't know if I believe it. I've never heard of rates that crazy. And bro's gotten 5 vanguards and 4 jaspers. Like, this is kind of suspicious. I don't know if I believe it. More content would be good because Hypixel is 98% grind, 2% content in my opinion. I mean, it is a lot of grinding for sure. But that is kind of the whole concept of an MMO, to be fair. All right, how many are we at now? 36. Okay, we got a lot out of that one. That's great. Your stream luck, to be honest, I had 100 last Fiesta, and we're only halfway through this one. Say, push your record, bro. Push the record. Yo, what's good, Aura? You have missed the first hour and 20 minutes. We still got a little less than an hour to go. So we still got a ways. Do. Dropped back-to-back alloys and dropped 10 handles in 15 runs. Dang, dude. That's real. It's totally real. 10 handles in 15 runs. Goes crazy. 14 glossies in 30 minutes. That's not too bad. Good MMO has a balance. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Rift is probably one of my favorite parts of this. But, like, I mean, trying to, like, figure out how to explain. I feel like, you know, it's a lot of game loops, of course, but I like most of the game loops. You know, forging, of course, needs some adjustments, but boom. Let's see, let me grab this. I'm actually gonna go with Peridot. Rift is neat and all, but it's kind of mid. That is literally the least grindy thing in the game. So I don't know what else you want, man. I don't know if you're an MMO guy. Okay, W. Yo, let's go, Sean. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Do. Schmack. Don't like Rift as money-making method, so I'd more likely just get a job makes more. Yeah, I get not caring about the Rift money methods. But it's definitely the best way to make money early game for sure, but yeah. Generally, the best things are the things that people don't care to do as much. 4th Peridot Crystal, bro, is cooking, dude. Looking good with Advanced Drill. It is kind of fancy. I do feel kind of nice with it. But it's only when I'm bored, so yeah, more of an RPG than an MMO guy. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I feel like most people that aren't MMO people that play Hypixel are like dungeon players for sure. For sure. Because Dungeons definitely has a very nice gameplay loop. But just dropped 11th handle. Bro's cooking. Yo, what's good, Eric? How you doing, bro? What's First part of the game, or worst part of the game, is XP locked behind ping-based stuff. Yeah, definitely like melodies and dojo and stuff. Yo, what's good, Kayla? Hey, no worries. Better late than never. I'm gonna have a lot of weird stream times this week, so with fiestas and everything, so don't you worry. No worries. We got TNT and Miz in today, so we're chilling. Dungeons is just goated money-making method. Yeah, once, like, the problem with Dungeons is it takes so long to start making good money, but once you get to that point, it is nice. Just too exhausted? That is fair. That is fair. I need to fix my sleep schedule, but it is cold. Which, I mean, my sleep schedule's been pretty valid the last little bit, but, like, I still feel tired. You know? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Harp, Vamp, and Enigma Souls. I mean, I don't know. I really like Vamp Slayer. I do really like Vamp Slayer. But I can understand how it is frustrating if you have high ping. It would be nice if they could do like some client-side stuff with Vamp Slayer so that it's not like all ping-based. So it'd still be hard to do, but you're not like just done for if the lobby freezes, you know? But T5 is almost impossible without good ping, yeah. M5 makes the most right now, so with Term and Hype you get there pretty fast, yeah. It is very nice. Flower Parkour is the worst addition to the game. A lot of people said Mirrorverse, I think, was a lot of people's complaints first time Rift came out. Like, Dance Room was yikes. But yeah, Flower Parkour, even with good ping, bro, I sucked at that. It was terrible for me. That took me hours to do, man. Yeah, I think Dance Room is probably still the hardest thing for high ping players. Rather quit Skywalk than grind 100 hours just to buy a handle via farming. Fair enough. Farmer earning 13 to 15 mil per hour new to mining. Hard Mountain 3 using Glaze Set Armor, Banished Mithril Pickaxe, level 53 Legendary Mithril Golem. Need a better roadmap. Okay, main thing, get your Hard Mountain level up, pretty much. I mean, at Heart of Mountain 3, you don't need good gear, honestly. Like, what you're using is pretty decent. Like, maybe get a titanium pickaxe or something, but honestly, until Heart of the Mountain 5, you can use that. Then once you get Heart of the Mountain 5, maybe get, like, a mithril or a titanium drill. But then go for Heart of the Mountain 7. Then you do your powder grind, which takes a while. And you'll make a decent chunk of coinage from that. And then you can start investing in better drill, better armor, all that stuff. Sacrifice XP for my sanity and Rift, that's fair. When will I get Diamond Soulfish? I'm at 291 at the moment. You might have to pity that one, bro. After all your other RNGs, you might have to pity it. Low-key. It may have to happen. Harp's the hardest and most annoying. Harp took me 5 hours. Like, Dance Room took me 45 minutes. Harp took me 5 hours. With good ping. It was still so difficult. Like, if it was just pressing numbers on your keyboard, it would be so much easier. But since it's, like, actually clicking things in the inventory, it's so much harder. Do. Start investing, you're growing up. I do need to start doing some investments. My dad's been talking to me about it. But yeah, we've got a couple things planned as far as that goes. But yeah, you are not a parkour pro. That is true. Flower pot parkour was hard. It was painful. I think the other ones were RNG, but they still had like 250, 100, 200, 130, and one was pitied. Okay. Still, I mean, only 100 to 200. You know how much I had to had to fish for my karate fish, bro. My soul fish wasn't too bad, but my karate fish. Now that one was trouble. Can I actually check in on these? Think so. If it'll load.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Yo, Hinder, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Downtime. It is downtime, but look at this. Like, my soulfish was 209. Let's see. What were the other ones? Skeleton was 143. Moldfin was 426. Those weren't too bad, but the problem was much later with the karate fish because I pitied that, and that was yikes. Glossy check, I am at 337. Not 337, just 37. They're pretty solid. But yeah. Yeah, Nightbot doesn't like the H word either. He's very scared about where his soul is going when he dies. So, you know. To remove F7 stupid puzzle parkour section with something more fun and less annoying. I mean, realistically, nobody does the puzzle parkour. Like for the Maxor fight, yeah, nobody does that. That's the meta, is to not do it. So it wouldn't be bad if they removed it, low-key. Peridot again, not Crystal again. Oh well. Goodness sakes, I have what is my crit chance? 85%. I need to swap to Fortuitous. Good night. It says yikes. There's one Lapis Corpse in here. Schmack. Boom. There we go. Very good. Hold up. Do I have any keys? Just want to make sure I don't have any. I do not. Okay, good. What if they add in automaton pet? I mean, I don't know what it would do. You know? Like, doesn't mole pet increase your odds of dropping automaton parts now? So I don't even know what automaton pet would do. Just be like Iron Golem, but a little different. Yeah, people use spring boots, people use Jerry Sheen Gun, Bonzo Staff, you know, all those stats. I mean, yeah, all you need is Bonzo Staff to cheese it. So it's like really cheap to be able to do it. It is a learning curve though. Boom. Found the Scribeless Plaza. Yo. Nani. Bro is in the rift. Dun dun dun. Yeah, spring boots are very consistent. When it's lagging, it can be harder to bonzo. I read it. I'm not reading it out loud, Aura. Heck W. Automaton pet equals crystal golem. Something like that. Gemstone golem instead of glaciite golem or mithril golem. Yeah, the thing about spring boots now, though, is you can buy them without having to do bingo. So that's nice. But even spring boots can lag sometimes. That's awkward. Place puzzles with a mini boss called the Gate Guardians or something. I don't know. Just make a staircase up with like a bunch of the withers that can still knock you off, but you don't have to like jump. Goes crazy. I'm Iron Man. Ah, yeah. So then they're a little expensive. I get scrap and mine shafts. Just mine. Well, you can mine literally anything, and everything has a drop chance for scraps. Do. Okay, let's break this. Beautiful. You can see in the tab list, like next to my players section there's the info and area mine shafts and how many scraps I've gotten below that. I'm at 0 out of 5. You can keep track of how many you get right there. Yeah, the queue message. There's a lot of people going into mine shafts now. I had to queue for a couple of them already. It was crazy. Unlucky then, 3 mine shafts got 0. Bruh. I believe Iron Man players generally regret starting it, but they just can't leave it after. Pretty much. Doo-doot. Nah, he's just looking out for you, Shadow King. He's just trying to get you to make bank, bro. It's worth it. Seen Jasper prices? They're so bad. I have not. What are they down to? I know. I'm trying to think. Jasper crystals. Last time I bought a Jasper crystal, it was like, what? 36 million? 30 mil for perfect. I mean, that's still not that bad. Still 5 mil profit per crystal. Could be worse. Profit looking good. We're not really gonna know until after it's over, to be honest. Still got what, like 45 minutes. So I try not to check up on it too much. I check glossy prices after each thing, but I don't check how many gems we've gotten. Because of the spirit mineshaft bug. Yeah, they need to fix that. For sure. Reason I don't play non-Iron Man is because seeing all these progression shortcuts available to you as long as you got the cash is a cop-out to me. I mean, it just... I can't imagine. That is kind of wild when you don't like to grind, though. Like, realistically, it just gives you the ability to grind the things you like and skip the things you don't like, for the most part. So, you know, like, I grinded a ton of F6. I did literally, like, 600 plus runs in F6, and I never dropped a giant sword. And so I was able to buy one instead of having to keep running until I dropped one. Eventually, I did keep running until I dropped one. But, you know, I had the option to skip it. So it just allows you to skip parts of the game that you don't like. Because inevitably, there's going to be something that you don't enjoy doing. You know? So you don't always have to do it. At least not for as long as you would on Iron Man. Iron Man seems awful because I like Kudra. True. Like, that's also the thing. Is like, on Iron Man, you have to farm for like thousands of hours or mine for thousands of hours to make money. Whereas on Classic Profile, you can literally have anything as your money method, you know? So that part's kind of nice. You can still play like an Iron Man. It's just you have the option to sell things if you get dupe drops. Bestiary can't be bought with coins though. Yeah, there's still some things, you know, powder grinding you still got to do, trophy fishing, bestiary. Like, a lot of the game you still have to play, you know. But there's some things that you have the option to skip if you really, really hate doing it. Like, for example, museuming things. You know, you don't have to just keep running a dungeon floor until you drop the thing that you need. Like, I need this summoning ring, and for my museum, now I have to run 1,000 F6s until I drop it. Now I can just buy it for like 30 mil. I got 10,000 titanium from the 5x. Dang. Burrow is cooking. Do you have Twitch? I do. You can do exclamation Twitch or check the link in the description. But I think that's everything in here, so we're going to skedaddle. Alright, see you in a bit, Aura. What mod are you using? All my mods are from Badlion clients. So, that is the mod. All of them are BLC. Let me grab these. Also spending between 0.5 to 1 Terra 4 Tarantula T4 tap drop per Kudra run. Oh yeah. Like you gotta kill so many tarantulas throughout the Kudra grind.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Yo, Karen, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Again, boys, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. On our way to 30,000 subs eventually. Just aiming for 23K right now, though. So make sure to help us get there. When foraging skip that doesn't cost us a bill, real. But yeah, I mean, again, there's still some things that you do have to do if you want to max out the game. But it gives you the option to not have to max out every part of the game. So. Can I change my Iron Man profile to a regular one? I don't think so. I don't believe that is a thing. Mine's so much. My sapphire sack was full. Dang, bro. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I used to do that with the topaz. Fill up my topaz sack like 3 or 4 times per Fiesta. Thoughts on Rift? Rift is one of my favorite parts of the game. Slayers is my favorite, and Rift has Slayers, so therefore I like Rift. Pretty much. But, I mean, I'd say the worst part about it is how fast I beat it, honestly, and then there's not really too much to do after you max out the story and stuff. The only problem with it is there's not more of it. But I love the part that we have. Yo, what's good, Roki? Appreciate you, bro. Time to see if war is worth farming for me. Perhaps it is. Think mining gives more XP orbs than wearing shimmering? Probably does. A lot of times. I don't know. I'm not getting that much right now, but I think gemstones don't give any, though. You know, mining like gold and glaciite gives a ton. But hate the mushrooms. Yeah, the mushroom farming is a little bit annoying, but you don't have to do that for too long. Iron Man personally is just accountability. If there's something I don't like, it shows, but Iron Man forces me to do it no matter what. True. There needs to be more money for Iron Man, especially in dungeons. Yeah, again, that's the big issue with Iron Man is how much money grinding you have to do. Like, I play a lot like an Iron Man player, except that I make money from every single thing. You know, I don't have to farm for 2,000 hours to max out the game. I can just play the parts of the game that I want to get SkyBlock XP instead of having to grind mining to be able to do an hour of dungeons, you know. Best money making method for a low level, Rift is good to start off, and farming is good. Those are good like introductory money methods. But Sally's Fiesta is a lot of cosmetic upgrades for me. Hey, fair enough. Today I log in SkyBlock, take money from minions, and bought 3 dragon shimmer skins and quit again. Fair enough. It's also one way to do it. Grinding for perfect gemstones for my relic of power, worth it even on normal profile. I would say so. Like, Relic of Power is just really nice buffs for everything. Yeah, melon farming makes the most money. That is true. How do I get to Rift? Saw like 20 tutorials and got lost. You can do exclamation Rift for my Rift guides. And it shows like where the Wizard Tower is in the first one. And how to get there and all that jazz. But, yeah, my guides show how to get to the Rift. And then Swavey has a bunch of guides on how to make money from it. But it takes like 10 hours to 15 hours to fully max out the Rift. It's probably upwards of 15 now that they added Mountaintop. But once you've maxed it out, you can start making between like 10 and 30 million coins per hour, depending on which method you choose. But yeah. Put Iron Man at level 330 because of the horrible game design around coins. Yeah. I imagine most people get to that point and get sick of it. I crossed 80 mil profit for the first time. Yo, let's go. GG. Oh yeah, what is my glossy count now? 41. Not terrible. Not great. Only got 2 out of that last mine shaft. Schmack. Let's go for rubies. Yo, it's good green. I did not yet. I may end up doing that after this. We may call it though. We'll see. We'll see. I am getting a little hungry. I have not had lunch yet. And we will have another stream later tonight for the next Fiesta, so we shall see. Did you know the 50 mil NPC limit was because someone duped a ton of titanium tanks? Bro, what? What? That is crazy. Mad tings. Schmack. Bam, bam, bam. Still no glossy drops? I think you're just unlucky, man. Or it's probably because of the powder. Probably because of the powder. Came back from work and going to grind bestiary. Might max it today. Hope so. Hey, good luck, dude. Yeah, I think I've got a couple hours left to do still. Please be a good one. Onyx crystal again. I'm glad I made that perfect then earlier. Dang. 2 crystals today and they're both onyx. What are the odds? What are the odds? I have to 3-shot one of those is super unlucky. I got the 15% chance to not proc twice in a row. Boom, boom. All right, I got to make another perfect one of those at some point. Started to mine on hollows because I mine slower in glaciate tunnels. I don't know. It may be worth it. It might be worth it. Why is it because of powder? I mean, the less powder you have, the less money you make. So the less glossies you're going to get because you have less mining speed and less mining spread and all of that jazz. So it does contribute. Yo, what's good? Zero's going pretty good. How about you, bro? How goes it? Yo, what's good, Lax? It do be going. We are currently at, what, 41 glossies, I think? And we still got half an hour left, so hopefully we can get up to 60. I doubt it, though. But yeah. What about nucleus runs? I mean, you don't want to do nucleus runs during Fiesta because, you know, you don't get double drops from nucleus runs. But I did nucleus runs for a while. It is a good early money-making method for sure, but I mean, it's decent. It's like, it's a little bit of a gamble sometimes. If you commit yourself to doing 1,000 runs till you drop an alloy, you know, it's going to take a while, but eventually you'll have 1 billion coins profit. But, again, the problem is getting the coins to be able to invest in doing nucleus runs in the first place. How much you make per hour with no Fiesta? I don't know, man. I don't farm if it's not, or I don't mine if it's not a Fiesta. Does mine Fiesta affect obsidian rates? Yes. And I do accept friend requests. You can do exclamation IGN in the chat. I do auto accept. I have the auto accept mod from Bad Lion on. 280 ping during Fiesta is pain. Oh, that sounds like pain. How much with Fiesta? We're gonna find out in a little bit. This is my first time doing a Fiesta with my maxed out Divan's drill, so we shall see. Doing bow during Fiesta would be mean. A little bit, yeah. I guess if people are mining in Khazad-dûm, maybe. But it's the best sword to get. I have AOTE. I mean, realistically, you don't want to worry about sword too much. Like, I guess Livid Dagger or Shadow Fury is good early on, but the big weapon to get it to, like, the first big weapon that does like really good damage and is good for money methods is Juju. But you got to get to E-Man Slayer for that. So before that, probably Livid Dagger is a good thing to go for. Started playing like a week ago, 2.5 mil in my bank. Okay, yeah, I mean, AOTE is probably... AOTD is an option, but aspect of the dragons. But like realistically, you don't want to worry too much about your weaponry early on because you need to get a money method first, and then you can start worrying about combat. A lot of times it's going to be the better way to do it. Me that is still using a Livid Dagger when playing F7, that is criminal behavior right there, for real. How do you recommend getting into early dungeons? I mean, just grind your kata levels pretty much. Early on, you just want to get dungeonized gear, you know, for first runs, you know, do entrance, get some dungeonized gear.
As a child, I
get into F1 and F2. And once you get like Kata 10 or 12, whatever the rec is, get a dragon armor set. I think Unstable has a pretty low requirement. It like dungeonized dragon armor. And then once you get up to floor 5, then you start getting Shadow Assassin gear and Livid Dagger and all that stuff. Yo, Miguel, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Best farming setup? Start off with melon armor once you get the requirements for it. I guess before that, probably like rabbit armors should be pretty cheap, I think. Want to know what happened to me at the start of my dungeons? What happens? Spent so long getting 150 F5 runs for Livid Dagger that I dropped a giant sword 25 runs later. Bruh. That is mad. Started with eye farming and now focus on rifts. It's the strats. Yeah, I mean, I guess zealot farming still is decent. The problem now is like every zealot lobby has like at least 1 or 2 people macroing, I swear. It's kind of crazy. Mage with Frozen Scythe with Wise. Yeah, that's a good setup. I dropped 2 last breaths and 250 F7 runs. Wait. F5 runs, I'm guessing. And no Shadow Fury, don't blame me. Unlucky, dude. Unlucky. I'm curious if they're ever gonna do any future last breath upgrades or something. What do I farm? Melons makes the most money, but you gotta grind your farming or garden levels before you can unlock that. So it's really when you first start out, it's just getting your garden leveled up, just farming as much different crops as you can. Excuse me, to hit milestones and get garden XP. That's usually the strats. Hub MCC should be added to the end and etc. to go to small lobbies. Oh yeah, that would be nice to be able to swap lobbies and do all that in different things instead of having to warp to one thing and warp back. That would be really nice. Yo, thank you for the sub. I have no idea what that is pronounced as, but I appreciate it. Much appreciated. Again, boys, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. We are on our way to 30k. Gotta get that red name. Had an empty end lobby and was so happy grinded out 20,000 zealot bruisers. Dang, that is a lot of zealot bruisers. Sheesh. Hope you made bank off of that though. Today is not a nice day, sir. What's wrong with today? What has happened? How you doing, Ganta? Not much profit. Unlucky, bro. Hey, we still got 30 minutes left.
As a child, I yearned for
Could change that luck around. Yo, Postmander, or however that's pronounced. Postman Sayer? Seer? I appreciate it. And I apologize for butchering your name. But this is the drill. Ta-da! Everything maxed. Very pog. Big double fuse. Schmack. Nice. Okay, I read that. I'm trolling. 50-ish mil from Only Eyes. Dang, bro. Man cooked. Feels like it should have made more from 20,000 though. That's a lot of kills. That means you dropped one. I don't know. I guess that's right. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. You dropped one like every 400 kills or so. That's pretty good rates. That's average rates, I guess. Very nice. Crystal Hollows mining made no difference. I think it's your powder, man. I think it's your powder or your setup or something. It's probably what it is. Where's this last thing in Hypixel? This is Onyx. I am in a mine shaft right now, but they also spawn in glaciite tunnels. D-Drag or Hype first? I have Term and 850 magical power right now. You probably... I don't know. They're both valid. It's like D-Drag gets you more damage with Term, but Hype lets you play Kudra, so probably Hype, I would say. So then you can do T1, T2 Kudra. But eventually you'll want a G-Drag to get into T3 and above, probably. But anywaysers. 8 bill net worth. Dang, bro is cooking. Bro is cooking. 2 mil, 2 mil. Yeah, that would be why. That is definitely the reason. For sure. Alright, I'm freezing to death. Let's get out of here. Try IGN. You can do an exclamation IGN in the chat, and it'll pop up. Let's see. I need to make some more onyxes. Just in case we get another one of those, because we already gotten 2 of those today. Like, goodness. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Buy a couple more. 1, 2. Call in Fred. What's good? Do-do-do-doot. Boom. Nice. Your vertical just lagged for 2 seconds. That's unlucky, dude. It do happen sometimes. It do happen. Let's see. Smack. Got him. What minions should I have already? Wait, should I already have 5 tier 9 redstone and 4 tier 8 redstone and 2 tier 7 pig? I mean, that's not bad. I mean, early on, redstone's very important. Yo, what's good, kid? Fortnite, how you doing, bro? I haven't played Fortnite in a while. I haven't tried the new season. I've been watching videos on it, but I haven't actually played it. I might should try it out. Around 4,000 mining speed and 900 mining fortune before Jasper drill proc. Oh, you're using Jasper drill? That's also probably a contributing factor. I'll take 80 mil mining diamonds from this Fiesta. That's pretty solid. Haven't either. That is fair. That is valid. Do-do-do-doot. But yeah, I need the... I probably can't crank 90s anymore. Probably pretty trash. Probably pretty trash. Unfortunate. I haven't played Rivals in a bit either. I was playing Rivals there for a while, but I haven't honestly played a PvP game in a while. But yeah, progression difference, that is valid. That is valid. But yeah, I mean, glossies, they do be requiring higher setup to get a lot of them. Just how it be. Boom. Carrying on. Can I ask you something? That question always, like, bothers me. Because by asking if you can ask me something, you already asked me something. By asking if you can ask me something. You know what I'm saying? It's like asking a question on whether you can ask a question when you've already asked the question. You know what I'm saying? Just ask the question. It seems kind of bad in Fortnite. There's so many NPCs. I feel like they've had a lot of NPCs for a while, to be fair. It's been a lot of NPCs on a lot of them. Is good evol? Yep, there's 20 minutes left of having to get Vamp T5 for any good drops. Unlucky, dude. Unlucky. Yeah, I mean, I have never put the 1 on anything, I don't think. I probably should put it on my, like, Molten necklace or my Vanquish necklace. Whichever one I end up using for Slayers from now on. It'll depend on what I need for this next Slayer update, but... What should I use to farm melons? Melon Dicer and, like... Eventually I want to get a Slug Pet and a Hedgehog Pet to do pest farming, but... Like, Elephant or Mushroom is decent for just getting early rates. But probably Slug and Hedgehog would be better to go ahead and start doing the pest farm grind. You use Slug Pet while you farm, and then you use Hedgehog to kill the pests. So the strats. But yeah, like Rabbit Armor, if you have access to that. But I have a video on farming armor progression that you can check out. It is like my second most viewed video of all time. So, it's up there. Starter, what's the best thing to do? Early on, I recommend just trying to get into rifts or get into farming. Are good for money. Hold up. And we're back. Rift early is best. Yeah. Rift is very nice to get into early game. For sure. Oh, they got lunch out there, chat. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, we gotta... I don't think we're gonna be doing our fishing bestiary after this. I think we're just gonna go eat. And then I'll be back for the second mining fiesta later tonight. Mining guide still up to date? Yes, sir. It's still up to date. I don't think they've added anything really to change it since I did it. So, haven't really gotten any mining updates except for the quartz section that got added, but that's not like meta or anything. So, just got max golden goblin bestiary. GG. You'll love to see it. Doot. Schmack. Fair enough, Miles. Fair enough. 2 streams one day, those cooking? Heck yeah, man. Only Cole can make me do this, for real. Only Cole. What ore should I mine as early game while mining Fiesta? I mean, if you can do, like, Dwarven Mines, or I guess Royal Mines Gold, or not Heart of the Mountain. Mines of Divan Gold are both good for early on. But, just depends. Sea level 239, Iron Man using Gauntlet in Glaciite Tunnels. Oh my goodness, bro. Poor man's. Ain't no way we got to Heart of the Mountain 7 still with just the Gemstone Gauntlet. That is yikes. What's your favorite mayor? Oh my goodness, are you trolling me? 3 Onyx Crystals in 1 Fiesta? What the heck is my RNG right now? I mean... I don't guess I'm complaining. I don't know how much profit each Onyx Crystal actually is, but like I don't imagine it's more than 5 mil a piece. What is going on? What is this? Glad I remembered to make that last set into a crystal or into a perfect. If I'm not mistaken, isn't Nucleus best for Heart of the Mountain XP? It used to be, but they actually buffed. Or they did a change somewhat recently that was like making it so after you hit a certain level, instead of, you know, getting Dwarven Mines commissions always giving 100 Heart of the Mountain XP and Crystal Nucleus commissions always giving 400. Once you unlock Crystal Nucleus, Dwarven Mines commissions also start giving 400 Heart of the Mountain XP. So it's actually faster for Heart of the Mountain levels to just do Dwarven Mine commissions until Heart of the Mountain 7. And then you do powder, and then you go for glaciite commissions. So that's the strats now for Heart of the Mountain grinding. Around 8 mil if you sell at a good time. Pog. So it's like 3 mil profit then per. Something like that. So hey, that's not too bad. We'll take it. You're getting 33-second turns with 4 out of 5 legit party. Bruh, 4 out of 5. Man's playing with a hacker SMH. This is why I got called a bad healer, because your healer's cheating. And everyone who compares healers to anyone and says their healer is bad is because their healer's legit and not actually bad. How many glossies do you have right now? That is a good question. Let me check. 44. Dang, I've been getting really bad rates the last little bit. From the last few Onyx mine shafts not making bank. Feels bad, man. If I do a Fiesta, I'll still be thinking in terms of materials and not coins. Oh my goodness, I fell. I've fallen and I can't get up. Give me a moment. Boom. In terms of materials and not coins, I'd likely just mine tungsten or umber the entire time, as I have a stack of mithril plates just taking up space. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, tungsten and umber is probably the best thing to mine, low-key, for money. From what I've heard, because glossy rates, as bad as they are, like, they're only 3 mil a piece, may not be superior to that. But Nightbot doesn't like the D word. He had a traumatic experience in his childhood involving a beaver dam. So he really doesn't like the D word. He's very sensitive about it. You know. What can you do? How is Cherry Rune even allowed to play anymore? I don't know, man. I don't know how half of the M7 community is allowed to play anymore. Heck, W. I swear 90% of people are either cheating or have cheated at some point in the last month. Heck, W. Got over 52 glossies. Man is cooking. Holy cow. I gotta catch up. Yeah, I think this is usually my average rates is like 50. From what I've heard, a lot of people doing Sapphire get between 60 and 80 a lot of times. But sometimes I've heard of them getting 40. So, you know, it is all RNG on that. I'd say average of about 60 from Sapphire grinding. But again, that requires a route, and it depends on whether you get griefed or not. And I can't get griefed doing this, so feels good, man. I'd like to take your RNG, bro. You gotta get in line. Gonna have to get in line, bro. All of my M7 parties would also like to take my RNG. What's the point of cheating when you got that far in the game? Legit, man. I don't understand it. I can't tell you how many people that I've, like, known for years. I guess not. That's not a lot of people. But there's been a few people I've, like, known for years, man. And played dungeons with. And, like, they've been in videos and stuff. And then I've had to, like, just ban them for cheating in M7. Like, just find out that they started cheating. Like, when they were playing with me, they weren't cheating. And then all of a sudden, they just decide to start cheating. Like, why? Why? What is the point? You get, like, 1 minute faster runs. And then you get banned in a month. Like, no comprendo. I understand cheating for M7 sometimes. I don't get it. Like, the concept is you save a minute or maybe 2 per run, and then you just eventually you get banned. Like, it happens. It's just how it works. Eventually, you spent 3,000, 4,000 hours getting ever how high. Some people don't spend that long. Maybe you spend 1,000 hours dungeon rushing. But you spend all that time, and then it's all just flushed down the toilet because you wanted slightly faster dungeon runs. Like, Soupy a valid mod? Oh, yeah. Badline client hired Soupy, so that's why BLC's so good now. We weren't that great, and then we hired Soupy, and now our mods are very pog. Feels good. But yeah, I wonder if there's a point at which tungsten regulator is worth using. I don't even remember what that is, to be honest. So, I don't know. Schmack. Now Lunar has Soupy. True. We'll see how that goes. Good Puizo? Soupy out of date? Yeah, I mean, old Soupy's out of date, but, like, I mean, I think the mods still work. But yeah, if you want Soupy mods, Badline Client has all the updated versions. Every 500 full fuel you lose a cold. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's good, but, like, I don't think there's any point where it's better than Blue Goblin Omelet. Like, it's a cool item, but I don't think it's better than this. Gonna do a video where you show your BLC settings. There's not really any point, because you can just download them. Like, you just search up my profile on BLC and you can just download it. So it's not really like a point to do it anymore. Like before, when I couldn't do that, there was a point, but they gave out a couple days of VIP for Christmas, so I was able to upload my profile then. So I'll be able to update it every year if they keep doing that. Is Chat Trigger's version of Soupy still updated? I have no idea. I got no clue. DLC is nice because it's a lot safer. Yeah, for sure. That is a big reason why I use it, because I never have to worry about downloading mods and being like, oh, is this legit? Is this gonna rat me? Never have to worry about that, which is very nice. It's a big fear as a content creator, because most people, if you lose your profile, I mean, of course it sucks. It's a lot of time you put into it, but for me, it is a lot of time and a lot of content, aka future revenue, that I would be losing. So, very scary. Safety is very important. Very, very important. One is devs need to make items that are good enough to be at least a thought-provoking choice. I mean, it would be nice. I don't know. Like, realistically, for money grinding, if you have one item, it would be alright to have something that's, like, good for gemstone mining, and then one that's good for tungsten mining. They have one that's good for powder mining. But, yeah, I mean, that would be nice to have as an option to think about, but, like, realistically, if you want to make money, it's kind of nice to know that one thing is always going to be best as well. But, like, some things are nice to have different builds on, for sure. Like, you know, Kudra having rend builds and having regular builds and lifeline builds and all that stuff is kind of nice as a combat thing. But I don't know about for mining. For mining, you kind of just want to be like, all right, what's the best thing? Okay, I'll get that, and then not have to worry about every single update adding in something new. You know, that's better. Like, that's kind of nice. Anyways, I gotta do some more onyx crafting. Not that. This. Boom. 2 of these. Buy another 3. Voila. Okay. And then call Fred. Where is Fred? There is Fred. Or search your BLC profile, hit right shift, go to profiles, and then look up 2B. So right shift, profiles, and search, and then look up 2B right there. BLC always felt so clunky to me. I think it depends on your software or your hardware as well, because I know, like, apparently on laptops it like makes you lag a lot, but everywhere else, like people using PCs, I've never heard complain about it really. Or it just lets everything feel cleaner and smoother. Maybe I like things clunky. I don't know. If I have an uncommon pet, what's the XP I need for it to stay level 100 when I upgrade it? I do not know. You will have to look up how much XP a rare pet needs to be level 100. And then go from there. Like what now? Who to what now? Heck W. 25 mil XP. I thought that's what you need for legendary. I don't think that's what you need for rare, right? That's legendary. Rex, I believe. Yeah, 25 mil for legendary. I like the idea of badline safety, but I also love being able to add a mod designated for a specific part of the game. Yeah, I get that for sure. For sure. Yeah, I think Forge definitely has some niche mods that are really nice for like doing specific things. But Badline has like a lot of stuff that's really nice for doing most things, and a couple things that like even Forge doesn't have, like great mods of, like secret routes and bobber, fishing bobber, making people invis close to you and all that stuff. I don't know if Forge has a mod for that. Bondrill and Pendant worth getting only if you are filthy rich and have nothing else to spend money on. Pretty much. Or if you're going for Skywalk XP. That's the only reason I bought it. Even if if I wasn't going for Skywalk XP, I probably wouldn't have bought either of them. It does? Okay. I wasn't sure, because I had a lot of people asking me about it. And nobody seemed to be answering with a Forge mod, so I wasn't sure if it actually existed. How much time is left? There are 5 minutes left. 5 minutes. But yeah, favorite mayor, like, I really like Slayers, so I would be an Aatrox guy if I actually needed to farm, or actually needed to grind Slayers for XP. But seeing as I don't actually have to do Slayers for XP now, realistically, the mayor that I want to see a lot is either Paul or Finnegan. Those are the top two. Because I want Finnegan right now because I only need a little bit more farming done, and then I'll be done with farming, and then I'll just need Paul for dungeons. But Paul with the easy peasy perk is really, really nice. Because I have like maybe 100 hours of farming left, but I have like 600 hours of dungeons left, so I do need a lot of Dugans grinding stuff. Rich Marina one, I wanted fishing festivals in Backwater Bayou. That would have gone crazy. Top 42 for tungsten. Dang, bro's cooking. What about Jerry? I mean, Jerry makes everything make a little bit more money, but realistically, again, it's the same issue. Like, a lot of his mayor perks don't really help me out at this point. So, does it make the rates too much better? Should I wait till I get rich because I want to make as much money per hour as possible with mining? I mean, Fiesta literally doubles the rates, more than doubles the rates. So that part's really nice, but like, just depends on how much money you have right now to really spend on it. Got kicked from a mine shaft again, bro. Fred is having the worst RNG today. Jerry's honestly just bestiary and a slight buff to everything. Yeah, I mean, Jerry's nice for doing dragons as well, because you get the most pet luck possible while Jerry's here, but Diana, Marina are great for money and leveling pets. Yeah, I do like grinding Diana, which I'll probably have to do that with Bookshelf. I gotta max out a Bookshelf now. Derpy, I mean, Derpy's alright. I don't really need Kata levels now, though. It's just class XP. So, does Derpy give you class XP buffs? Or is it just Kata XP? I'm not even sure, honestly. He does? Okay, so, yeah, Derpy'd be pretty nice for me right now, then. Would not mind that. Might have to do a ton of dungeons while Derpy's here. Might be the strats. Yo, let's go, Sean. GG. Bro just made 200 mil. W. All I want is Finnegan or Paul or Aatrox. Yeah, I mean, I just want Paul and Finnegan, but I wouldn't be upset with a Diana, to be honest. Derpy would make it so I don't gotta do 800 M3s for Kata 40. That would be helpful. That is a lot of M3s. Holy cow. When is next Derpy? We just had Jerry, right? So Derpy's the next one after Scorpius, I think. So he should be in like a month or so. Scorpius is my least favorite, only good for Iron Man or extremely rich people. True. Glossy count, we have 2 minutes left. We're at 52. So not too bad. 52. I try to aim for 50 for Fiesta. Kind of like the minimum that I want to get. So could be worse. Maybe we'll get up to like 54 or something before it's over. I can get it, but I'd have to farm for like 400 hours. I might just get a 655 and max it, then make more money per hour to get it. That's fair. Excuse me. All right, fellas, it's the last minute. Good luck. I hope everybody got good RNG this Fiesta. Made some bank. I think we're gonna have made close to 200 mil. Hopefully at least like 170 is the goal, but we'll see. But yeah, I should be able to do most Fiestas. We're probably gonna miss the last one, but most of the other ones we should be fine. And of course it's a tungsten mine shaft. Typical. Typical. Nice last mine shaft. You love to see it. Crazy. Me smack this, and I can't actually. I dropped a hole too glossy. Let him cook. Bro is cooking. SMH. Only good for the mining speed, but I'm not doing pinned in anytime soon. Yeah, pinned in is like mad expensive. Alright, there it is. Okay, Fiesta is over. So let's see exactly how much money we made. I'm actually just going to throw all my coins in here, and we'll claim them later and see exactly how much. So our purse right now is empty. Whatever we have in our purse after I get rid of all this is whatever we're going to have made. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and sell this glacial amalgamation we dropped and some scraps. As far as glossies go, we dropped 52, and they have dropped in price quite a bit. They were almost 3 mil before Fiesta started, but that's 100 mil off of those, 114. That's pretty solid. We're gonna go ahead and make all these into flaweds, and then we'll upgrade them to fines. We didn't get crazy good luck with our mine shafts. No Jasper mine shafts, unfortunately. I did get kind of wild onyx. You'll see I have 0 onyx. That is because we did drop 3 crystal onyx mine shafts. So I do have like 3 crystal onyxes being made right now. So that's probably about 10 mil in profit on top of whatever we ended up making. Because I did have to buy some other onyxes to turn them into their perfect versions. But hopefully we've made a decent amount. I mean, we've made over 100 mil, which I'm hoping that we made at least like 175 would be nice. But again, you never really know until you know. So we shall see in a moment. But I do also have all the hardstone that we mined. I did also spawn 2 vanguards. So that was another thing that happens. But if we /view stash material, you'll notice I have nearly 400,000 items in here. So I'm going to insert that into sacks. See if we can sell the gold. Maybe. Maybe not. It's 31,000 gold. We may have some problems with that. I'll deal with that later, though. For now, let's just worry about the fines that we got and sell those. And then we'll just add 10 mil onto whatever our total is. Okay, so for Paradots, we made 23 million coins from mining Peridot. I did focus heavily on Paradots during that Fiesta. Citrines, I keep the Citrines because I am trying to save those as something of an investment for the foraging update when it eventually drops in 2030. But there's the Ruby. I probably should have sold that to NPC, actually. It's fine. We'll get rid of this, get rid of that. We're up to 155 mil. And we still got quite a few things in here, so that's pretty good. Got the jade, got all of this. I have a lot of sapphire, actually. Let's go ahead and get all those out. So sapphire, all this stuff goes to Bazaar. It's better than selling to NPC. So topaz, 3 mil from that. 8 mil from sapphire. 4 mil from that. So we're up to 170 mil. So looking pretty valid. I think we cooked with this. I think we made bank. We got the jade. Another 3 mil. So we're up to 174 mil. If we add in the money from the onyxes, we should be at around 185 mil profit. So that's how much we made with the Hypermaxed Divan's drill. Again, I am missing a couple things to help with this. Like, I don't have Quick Claw on my Glaciite Golem or my Skatapet. So that's an upgrade I could do. And I don't have powder coatings on my armor. So I have it on the pendant, but I don't have it on the armor. I also don't have Ice Cold 5. So those are like the 3 things that I'm missing. But other than that, that is a pretty much hypermaxed mining setup. This is a hypermaxed Divan's drill. So we only spent 10,000 fuel, by the way. So that was pretty nice. But yeah, that's how much we make from a mining Fiesta now. Apparently with the current rates, about 185 mil. So that was pretty good. That was pretty nice. I'd say we made a pretty penny. I mean, I was hoping for 200 mil, but I didn't think it would actually happen. It did not actually happen. I am not surprised. Let me do /recipe gold, and we'll turn all this in. And then we can view stash and insert that into sacks. Recipe gold. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all this hard stone, but we'll do that in a minute. And yeah, I mean, we made quite a bit. How much did everybody make? 120 mil here. Made around 200 mil from this Fiesta. Very nice. About to sell my Hyperion and Kuja gear to get a mining set. Nah, bro. It's not worth it. Again, you only make this during mining Fiestas. And that was like about, I guess we averaged about 70, 80 mil per hour. Probably about 80 mil per hour. So that was pretty good. Pretty good. Negative 230 mil from fishing during Fiesta. Unlucky. Or about 230 mil. Yeah, that's not a negative sign. It's about. Got you. I mean, bro dropped a Titanoboa shed. Let him cook. 80 mil joined late. 30, 40 mil. Around 120 mil. 190 mil. 110 mil. Dang, boys. You guys cooked. 75 glossies. Holy cow. Let him cook. Everyone else in YouTube chat? Yeah. Everyone else's YouTube and YouTube Shorts chat. 250. Good night. 60 mil. I mean, again, it all depends on setup and everything and time put in and all that jazz. So money is money, though. 160 mil. Valid. 42 glossies. Might use it for powder or drill. Sounds like a plan. Only made like 60 mil. Hey, man. Again, it's still a lot. I mean, 30 mil an hour is not a bad pull. But hey, we made bank. Again, I will be back later tonight for the second mining Fiesta. So that is going to start in about 8 hours. So I should be live in about 7 hours, 45 minutes, something like that. So make sure to tune in then. But I'll catch y'all later. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I should be streaming all of the Fiestas except for the last one, because that one's going to be at like 4 a.m. for me. So all the other ones we should be live for. So be looking forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. And God bless.